we are going to continue on with this battle as you continue rolling through Raziel's lair. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
This is Out of Time.
Yeah.
Episode.
Yeah.
8.
You heroes are so predictable. Always believing you have the upper hand. Always underestimating your foes. And in our eternal game of cat and mouse, you've always had the luxury of being the cats. Now, I'll show you a world where you're nothing but mice.
Stop me, the future that I've created. I have access to an army. I've upgraded my body. I have infinite resources at my disposal. Now run, little mice.
All right, everybody. The battle rages onward here in this experimental lab. The guards are up as they are going to fire on the person who first tried to trick them, Zim. You've got 2 misses coming right at you, and I know they missed just because I know that your AC is 16, and they're not even close to that. All right, so the guards fire their weapons, and they reload this archaic-looking weapon. The smoke billows from the barrel, and they both take a step forward and draw out large scimitars from their hilts, putting the guns back on their backs. They've given up on the ranged weapons and are going in for melee strikes. Next up is Squelch. Squelch is going to move forward and he kind of closes his eyes, and you guys look back and you hear Squelch give out this, "Take this!" And he raises his hand up, and as he does, a pillar of flame arises from underneath one of these bat creatures, who's going to make a dex save. The bat creature fails its dex save, taking 6 points of radiant damage as a pillar of flame hits this particular bat creature right here.
Hey, attaboy, Squelch.
He's going to end his turn with Leo stepping forward.
Squelch popping off.
He is. Leo had recently, just last round, extended his vocal cords and put a few things to sleep around Zim. But this round, he seems to kind of like hold on to his neck like he's kind of strained himself. And you see him kind of cough up a little bit of blood as he walks to the right here, pulling out a dagger and stabbing it into the mannequin. He has nowhere else he can really go. He hits the mannequin with his dagger, dealing 5 points of piercing damage, which is pretty good. And he is going to end his turn with Nara and Solus. Solus is going to run forward, barreling past our friend Bear, and ending up right next to Kathrak. Kathrak, to your right, you see Solus, the large, shadowy lion, run forward next to you and dig his fangs into this creature that's next to you, attempting to rip its arm off as it's about to go in for a stab on you. Solus is going to roll his attack. He's going to hit with a huge hit.
Woo!
Doesn't do as much damage as we'd like, but he does bite into the arm of the mannequin and kind of hold on as the mannequin goes in for its next move. So that's Solus. Nara is going to fire her bow, moving her hunter's mark with a bonus action. She's going to fire her bow at this bat person. Also hitting. Wow, look at all these hits. Okay, she gets
And then
a
Jerome's
D.
gonna miss. Watch.
Probably. She doesn't do very good damage, though. The arrow flies off. She used her bonus action to move the hunter's mark, so she can't use it to extend her arrow with her special magical bow. But that is the end of her turn. We're on to Pox. Pox, as you arrive into this room from the shadows, will you describe what your character looks like for everybody?
More feminine and cute, and hair long and luscious locks of beauty, and gosh, just the cheekbones to heaven. I mean, damn, and look at those legs, slender and wow, my gosh.
Perfect.
And a cuter nose, and a cuter nose. Yeah, and a cuter nose, yeah.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
And as you arrive, what do you do with you? You have a guard behind you. I'm going to let you quickly, since you're the closest to any of these guards that anyone's been yet, I would like you to please roll me a perception check. This is not going to take up any of your turn. I just want to see what you see.
Rolling.
A 16 on your perception check. Very good. So with the 16, as you're looking up and down this creature, it's wearing a black leather jacket. Underneath the jacket is silver chrome. So it's of a sheen that you haven't seen before on anything but weapons. You've seen it on weapons before. You've seen, swords shine in this color, but its chest is kind of made of this color. And these kind of blinking yellow lights are all across it. As you look up from the chest to its face, it's got large yellow eyes that peek at you from underneath a pilgrim-like bill of their hat. And it's holding this large scimitar that's kind of glowing with electricity around the edges of it. And it's giving off this like bzzz noise next to you that's almost deafening as it looks like it's reeling up for a very powerful attack on you. You are acutely aware that this thing is not humanoid, not human in nature. You can tell just by looking at it. With a 16, it's nowhere near made of flesh. You look on every piece of it and there's no way it could be made of flesh. You look at its hands, they're made of metal, and it looks like a full-on machine construct of some kind, something that you've never seen quite like this before. You've seen constructs before, but nothing quite this advanced.
Something new.
Something new.
Something exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And terrifying as you look at the scimitar that's about to hit you, and it is vibrating at a very high speed, and the electricity on the edges of it is kind of sparking off. One of the sparks kind of like hits your chest and singes your shirt.
Can I use the Scimitar of the North Wind not holding it, but can I use it to... Can I use the push? Because I don't want that electricity to go on. I feel like, I'm hesitant of the electricity. Can I use the wind of the Scimitar of the North Wind to defend myself? Or should I?
You would not be able to, because you've used that ability already today. So you've used push ability once. You pushed this bat all the way back, and you knocked, I think, this mannequin over with it. So then it walked up and came back to Jimmy, so.
Then.
Actually, I think it was this one. I bet. But yes, so it is out of its ability for the day.
So I should move. I should defend myself.
If you move, right? So if you move away from this creature, you'll take an attack of opportunity, which probably wouldn't be good unless you use your action to disengage. If you use your action of your turn, forego an attack, to disengage, you can move away from them freely. But if you just try and move, you're going to take a hit.
I'm going to disengage. Yeah.
Okay. Totally up to you. If you want to stay there, you can. I'm not going to. I don't want to force you in any direction.
I don't want to take that hit. That's a deafening hum from that creature's weapon. Frightens me.
All right.
But
so you've got a few directions you can go.
Interesting.
You can go back out, so you can move through allied spaces if you want. You can move this way out towards the hallway, or you can move further into the lab.
How further?
You can move six spaces. Yep.
Yeah, can I move 6 in? I want to start flanking around the pillar.
Okay. So these are beds. These are lab beds that the creatures were laying on. So you were here, you can move 1, 2, 3, Where do you want to go from here? North, east?
Move me back, just behind that, just to the bed to the right. Perfect.
Right here?
Not just the one. Yeah, just right. Yeah, right there. I want to be able to get a little more distance on them. No, back. Sorry, down 2. Down 2. For me. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I guess it's then that would be
sorry,
left.
this
left
right
2.
here, right here.
Sorry, left.
You're
left
good, you're
2.
good.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I'm going to put up the compass for everybody real quick.
Okay.
So we'll say north, east, south. Okay, so if you want to go a certain direction, you guys just tell me, okay?
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
So that's where you want to be?
Please and thank you.
All right. You do have a bonus action. If you want to hex something, you can. I think you also have some other bonus actions, so you can take a look at those real quick.
Yeah, I do want to hex that that AI that we just disengaged from.
You got
Where
it.
is here?
All right. Jerome, you are up.
All right, Jerome is going to use the crossbow on the guy that is right in front of Squelch.
So this is a good guy here.
Wait, oh shit! I mean
That is him.
the hunter's mark. The hunter's mark.
This guy.
Yeah.
You got it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That's what I meant. Like the bad
You're
guy
good.
in front of Squelch. Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Oh, is that's gotta be close.
13 does not hit the bats.
Damn. Okay,
Close.
well then I have my bonus action, which is the cannon. So I'm gonna try to force ballista.
All right.
The
Go ahead and
bat.
roll your force ballista attack.
Here we go. Yeet. Oh, here we go, baby.
That'll hit.
Let's
Nice.
go.
16 force damage. 16 force damage is very good. That's got to be max damage. I think it's 2d8. So not bad. As the ballista fires and hits this bat creature, it kind of hits it in the chest, and it almost gets stopped by its chest muscles, but you watch this kind of purple force blast from the cannon. It's kind of burrowing itself into the chest and just bursts through like a Mortal Kombat fatality through the other side of this bat and kills it.
Hey, boggers.
So it's like it almost gets stopped by its chest as it screeches, but then the force blast just pushes through its chest, caves it in, and bursts out the other side. And the bat falls down dead on the ground.
And then take my cannon, and I want my cannon to be right in between that group of 4. Of Squelch, Bear, Zim, and yeah.
You got it. All right. Kathrak, you are up. You are surrounded by a guard and 2 robots. First things first, I'd like you to roll me a perception check as this guard steps up on you. Nice. Also a good perception check. You see the same things that I told to Pox. You see the exact same things. So you see this like humming electric sword. You see this robotic body that you wouldn't know is called a robot. You don't even know that word in your vocabulary. But you know that it's a construct of some kind. You've seen a construct before, but it's a very, very advanced construct of some kind. So what would you like to do? You've got 2 mannequins and the construct guard.
One of the mannequins I was already kind of beaten up on, right?
I believe so. I believe it was this one back here.
And do we know like the state of it?
It looked like it's
Something I
not
should have
it's not
remembered.
as strong as the other mannequins that you fought. It looks smaller and thinner, so it looks like it can only take a few hits before going down. You feel like the real threats in the room are the bat creatures, the like man bats, and the guards.
Okay, I think I'll set. So the guard is the red icons, right?
The guard is this icon here. These are the bat creatures.
Okay. I think I'm gonna turn my gaze to the guard
All right.
because he seems like the biggest threat.
Yeah, and he looks like he's about to go in on you, so
Nice. Okay. So
go
what I'll
ahead
do,
and roll whatever you want to do. If you want to roll an attack, roll an attack.
I'm not missing much HP, so I will go ahead and do at least my main hand attack for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
22 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, that's good. All right. Damage coming in hot.
And then add 2 to whatever it is.
6, so 8.
8. Nice. Okay, so I'll describe kind of how this goes. So you punch your brutal claws into the chest of this creature, and they kind of scrape under the armor of its chest and kind of stab into some of the wires in its belly. And the creature kind of puts its free hand on your forearm and physically pushes your forearm out of its body, and like you're like trying to like keep your fist there and like kind of jam your blades into its stomach, but its strength is powerful, and it is like pulling your arm out of its own chest.
Damn. Okay.
That's with it's doing it with one arm, so it seems like a very tough opponent.
I need some backup here, boys.
Maybe not matching you in strength, but close.
Right. Okay. So then I'm thinking.
So you do have your offhand attack that you can do?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably my best bet. I think I need to just try to overpower it.
Okay, go for it. 16 is just barely going to hit this creature.
Ooh. Okay. Toss out the damage. Okay, so that's 6.
6, yep. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So do I have like both of my, fist weapons just like plunged into this thing right now, and it's trying to like push me out with both arms now?
So you did, and it's like yanked your hand out of its own chest, and you're back to your starting position.
Got it.
So you're not like in danger in that way. Your hands aren't, being grappled or anything. I'm just describing to you that it's able to fight you off with its own strength. It's able to kind of push you away from it in a way.
Cool.
And yeah, it can do it one-handed, which is scary to you. And you're starting to realize as you're close to it that this thing is not human at all. There's nothing human about this thing. It is.
Am I able to make a call out like to anybody around me and be like, "Yo, give me a hand"? Like if bear's nearby or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna say, "Yo, I might need a hand with this thing. If somebody can, shoot an attack over here, help me out. Help me out, my dudes."
All right, bear responds, "I've got you."
Yes. My man.
Isabella, you are up. Your character is way out here in the hallway, which is probably a good spot for her, seeing as you don't want to be too close to the battle. But if you want, you can start firing spells into the room. You've got your Eldritch Blast, which is a very solid, can do it all the time spell. You can try casting your other spells, whatever you want to do. Can you hear me, Isabella? It's your go.
Okay, awesome.
You're right here.
Let me pull this up really quick. I think what I'm gonna do is... Wait, we didn't have a long rest since last time, so I only have the one spell slot. Okay, yeah, so I only have the one spell slot.
Did I?
Yeah,
no, you did have a long rest. You did have a long rest. You did not cast a spell last round, did you? Or did you?
She's Scorching Ray.
Oh, you did Scorching Ray. Okay, never mind. You are down 1. Yep, you are down 1.
Yeah, I just need to double check.
Yeah,
so
you're down 1.
I'll see you not in roll 20, Bunny. Or I don't see you.
Just sick, yeah.
Oh,
Thank you. I kind of want to go... I really want to I want a Scorching Ray again. What are we thinking, lads? Should I do it?
Live your best life, fam.
I feel like that would be my last...
I think, coming out strong might be a good idea against this encounter.
Okay, fuck it. Scorching Ray.
All right. So you've got 3 Scorching Ray targets. Who would you like to target with your Scorching Rays? So right where you're standing, you can only see this bat creature, but it would be kind of cool to like shoot all 3 at him and maybe even take him out if you do really well. You can see this bat creature, and you can see just the edge of this mannequin over here, but that wouldn't be probably a great target.
Yeah, let's do the bat creature. Let's do the bat creature.
All right.
I'm having a little bit of trouble signing into roll 20 for some reason. It just won't let me sign in, so I don't really know what to do.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll your... If you click on the rolls in D&D Beyond, it should just show up, and I'll just trust whatever you say they are.
Okay, awesome.
So go ahead and roll the attacks first. So you click on the +7 or whatever it is next to... I think it says +7 next to Scorching Ray.
I got a 15.
Okay, a 15 does hit the bat creature. So go ahead and roll that 2 more times. Roll that same +7. Roll that 2 more times.
Ooh, fuck yeah, I got an 18.
Okay, good. And roll it 1 more time.
Okay, last one. A 9.
Okay, so you hit with 2 of them. Go ahead and roll damage for 2 of your scorching rays. So next to the +7, there should be a damage.
2d6, yeah.
Yep. So let me know what you get with those.
Fire damage is 6.
Okay,
for
so
1.
6 for 1.
And 6 for the other one.
Okay, good. So how do you imagine Isabella looks when she's firing off this like scorching ray? Does she fire it from her hand, from her eyes? What do you think she does?
I always kind of ooh, that's a good question. I kind of imagined it like coming from the tips of her fingers.
Okay. Yeah, dope.
Like kind of
Okay, so she kind of points her hand out, and as she does, the tips of her fingers light up with this fire, and a column of flame arises from her fingertips and swirls in this like almost twisting dragon motion, and 3 bolts of fire come from your fingertips. One of them flies wide and hits the back wall of the room. The other 2 smack right into the middle of this demon-like, bat-like creature who screeches in pain as you singe the hairs on his chest, and he screeches very loudly and begins flapping his wings up into the air.
fuck that bitch. Fuck you.
Speaking of which, I skipped the bat's turn. They were supposed to be after Leo, so I'm going to do those real quick. Zim, you're on deck.
Okay.
All right, so the bat creature is going to fly up in the air. You get an attack of opportunity if you take it, Zim, if you want.
Yep. Hang on, I'm looking.
Solus also gets one, so Solus is going to roll his. He's gonna miss.
I believe I hit.
Yep. Go ahead and you got your damage there. Slashing
Four
damage is
damage.
4. Okay, yep. So you slash at it, and you kind of get the side of its thigh as it's rising up in the air, and it kind of screeches again. It looks down at you briefly, but then it kind of fucks off over here. And flies over into the hallway and lands right next to Jerome, Nara, and Isabella, having pretty much bypassed the front line of the battle here. Kind of a scary moment as the bat creature goes towards Isabella for an attack. Natural 20 on Isabella.
Oh, fuck. What's my damage?
You're going to take a total of 13 points of piercing damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
As the bat lands next to you and bites into like your collarbone area, and then you feel the blood leaving your body as it like sucks some of the blood out of your body and regains 13 hit points to itself.
Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Do we have any good berries? Can I have some?
Not at the moment. After the battle.
Shit.
After the battle,
okay.
you will have time for some good berries.
Okay. Wait.
Right.
I think I have a healing potion in here somewhere.
You'll have to wait for your turn. You'll have to wait for your turn. All right. That's that bat. This bat is going to fly up here. Actually, no, it's going to come over here to the person who attacked it and pushed it. So, Pox, this bat is going to roll a 8 and miss on you. And this bat's dead. All right. Zim, you're up.
Okay. I am going to attack the mannequin that is next to me. Is he on the ground still? Or did he get up?
This mannequin is up.
Okay. I'm going to attack him, though. That misses. The second one should hit.
That one's going to hit for sure. So
and
6
I'm going.
Damage.
I'm also going to do my my extra damage. And I'm going to use a second level spell slot, which will do 2d8 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Which is another 6.
Okay, that is going to take care of it. So you kill the mannequin with your claw as you kind of stand up and slash at it, and it just falls to pieces. The wires kind of spark across the ground, then the head kind of rolls across the floor and bounces off one of the tables.
Awesome.
Anything else?
That's my turn. Nope, that's my turn.
Mannequins are going to go ahead and attack Kathrak, which is all they kind of can do here. A 16 and a 14. What's your armor class?
You're muted, Jimmy.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at it. It's a 14.
Okay, 16 to 14 are both going to hit. So you're going to take a total of 8 for the first hit. That's max damage. So that'll be down to 4 for you. It'll be down to 4 from rage. And then the next one is going to do 7, which is down to 3.
So 7 damage total, 3 and 4?
Yep, you got it.
Cool. Still
And
got 30
then-
HP. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yeah, not too bad. That's the mannequin's bear. Is going to walk up to this mannequin. He's going to roll his attack with his large greatsword. He is going to hit just barely the 11 plus 4. He's going to roll his d12 damage. That's cocked. Not great. So he is going to bring his sword down. The mannequin's going to make a dex save. Fails its dex save, so it's going to take extra earth piercing damage from the stalactites that rise up from the ground. Not great, though. But it is enough to take out the mannequin. So he brings his sword down. He kind of slices across the edge of the mannequin. And as his sword hits the ground and the stalactites rise up, they kind of pierce through the chest of this mannequin and just rise it up off the ground. It just kind of hangs there like a scarecrow with these stalactites sticking into it. And its lifeless body kind of goes... turns off. Next up is the guards. We're back up at the top of the initiative. The guards are going to move forward. This guard first. Wembo. Pox. You hexed the guard. What ability did you want it to be bad at? What ability did you want it? So strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, charisma.
I'm gonna. It's a blade, right? I think dexterity then.
Okay,
yeah.
So
I think dexterity.
Your hex won't stop it from being able to attack well. Your hex stops it from being able to make ability checks well or saving throws well. So the dex wouldn't matter quite as much for like attacking, like the sword in general. It's not going to affect his sword strikes. So what you're going to want to do is think about what your team will force it to try and do. Do you think your team is going to try and force it into a position where it needs its strength to get out? Do you think your team is going to force it into a position where it needs to dodge out of the way?
Zim!
Yes.
What kind of curse?
Strength, probably.
Strength! I curse, I hex strength!
All right. No problem.
I guess I hex strength.
All right. It is strength hexed. This is still chilling on there. Okay. He is going to roll his attack with his vibrating electric scimitar on Leo. Wow. A 2 and a 4. Look at that. Sweet. Misses.
Vibrating electric what now?
Scimitar. Scimitar. You seen one of those? You know what I'm talking about? Are you just fucking around?
Schemies?
My mom has one of those.
From Bad Dragon.
Oh God. I just got the reference.
All right, so as it swings its scimitar at Leo, Leo kind of ducks out of the way really quickly, and the scimitar slices through the stone wall like butter.
Oh, that's scary.
All right. And Leo survives that. So next up is the other guard who's going to attack Kathrak. 18 over here on the side. So that is going to hit you. And you are going to take a total of... Not bad. You take a total of 10 points of slashing damage, which is going to be halved to 5.
You mean not bad? Not bad. I'm dying over here.
That's not bad. I've already taken like 30 points of damage. Come on now.
Well, true.
All
True.
right. Squelch is going to move forward. He's going to move past this cannon, like up next to the cannon. And then he's going to put his hand on your back, Zim. And he is going to heal you for 8 points.
Oh, thank you.
And a baby?
That's a lot.
And you hear him under his breath go, I really hope that this is actually Zim and not a bad guy. And he puts his hand on your back. And then that is Squelch's turn. Leo is going to attempt to disengage from this character and run to the back of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can go that far. All right. So he goes to the back of the room.
God, Leo is such a bitch.
Well, he's a kid. Bats are going to go. This bat is going to attack. Well, it's the only bat that's left, so it's going to attack Pox. It does not get advantage on this attack because there are no allies of it nearby. It's going to roll a 3 on its attack. Man, I suck tonight. All right. Looks like you get off scot-free. Oh, there is another bat. I remember. He moved. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but look how far he is. There's like no way.
Okay, so that one is going to attack Isabella with a 14 to hit you, Isabella. What is your armor class on your character sheet? So
My armor class is fuck you. Stop trying to kill me.
What is it? Tell me now.
I was gonna
God
say
damn
they were blind
it.
as bats, but then
Jesus. Okay.
Wasn't
my
hers like a
armor
12?
class,
I think it was.
It's a 13.
Okay.
So
So you are going to take a total of
I swear to God, Commander. I swear to
6
Jesus.
points of piercing damage. 6
You're
points
fucking
of
kidding
piercing
me.
damage.
That's not
I
bad.
want my
It
my
is not a
HP
bite
is
though
4.
this time. You'll notice that it's still kind of lavishing in the blood from its last bite, so it can't do that 2 times in a row. So it slashes at you this time with its claws.
My HP is 4 right now, dudes.
Is it
I'm gonna be
actually?
Yes, it's 4 right now. I
Don't
just
you have a
got
hungering
13.
dagger? Just use your hungering dagger.
Yeah, I need to go. Oh wait, actually, can I take my potion of healing now? Is that
It'll
cool?
be on your turn. On your turn. Yep. We'll get there in just a second.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Nara is going to turn and well, she really can't do much here, so she's going to take out her short sword and attack the bat. Rolls a 6, so that's going to miss. Solus is going to leap over the top of you, Kithrak. He's going to just like hop over the top of you and attempt to pounce on use his pounce attack on the guard.
That's so cool.
He rolls a 2. Okay, so my attacks aren't hitting you as bad guys, but neither are the NPCs. They're sucking today. I'm sorry. Solus kind of lands on the creature, but it doesn't knock it off balance or anything, and Solus kind of rolls off to the side. And that's Solus's turn, unfortunately. Next up is Pox. Jerome, you're on deck. Start thinking about what you want to do.
I already got it.
Pox, you're up. Oh, Pox just went to the bathroom. All right, we'll come back to Pox. Jerome, you're up. Kithrak,
Okay,
you're on
so
deck.
Jerome's gonna take the I guess I don't really need to use the hungering dagger. I wish I could use the hungering dagger for Isabella. Does it
Too
only
bad.
heal yourself?
Does.
Man, some BS. Whatever. I'm gonna use the hungering dagger on the bat that's right next to me.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep.
It is a +1 dagger, which is kind of nice. All right, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. I
6
got you.
points of piercing damage. Not bad.
Oh, we gotta take him out. That's gotta
Not
take him
bad.
out.
No, he healed 13, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, well it's fine because then my force ballista is gonna go right back at him. And
Okay.
smack him.
Do you want it to fire from here, or do you want it to
Yeah,
move
it
closer?
could fire from there.
Okay.
Or does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, just keep it there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, or roll your attack, I mean.
Come on, baby. Take him out, baby. Take him out, baby. Wait, oh, it's over here. Actions. Over here. And boom. Count it.
Oh my god, man. That thing is so strong.
Woo!
All right, so 14 damage
Blast him.
is going to be enough to take it out.
Yes.
That cannon just got 2 kills on some of the biggest creatures in the battle. Damn, man.
Jerome is the carry. Jerome is the carry, you guys.
So Isabella, as you're standing there, like about to pull out your dagger, about to pull out your healing potion, this creature's about to like just eat you alive. And
Stop!
as you're
Don't.
about to stab it, you see its eyes get all big, and then its chest just bursts, and it falls to the ground with a big hole in its chest and falls
And then
to its
in the
knees.
back, you hear, Isabella, you better help me get laid tonight after this.
Okay, and then Can I roll to give Jerome the gnome a kiss on the cheek? Because come on.
You're not next to him yet, but on your turn you can move there.
Okay.
Speaking of which, it's about to be your turn. Just
Shit,
give
okay.
2 more turns in front of you. Pox, go ahead.
Sorry. Yes. Swing sword at. Well, I mean, Hex. I'm in range at this thing. I'm like, I mean, I could take a hit, but it heals, right? That's a bat in front of me, right?
Yeah, that bat has taken only the damage from your sword. That first swing that you made on it, the
so
scimitar. It's only taken 1 hit so far.
Okay. How much damage did it?
I don't remember. It was not terribly a lot. I think it was like 7, something like that. 6 or 7.
Something like that. 6 or 7. Okay, so I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at it. I'm gonna take a swing at it with the scimitar.
All right.
The one closest to me. Rolled a hit.
25 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 9 slashing damage. So you're gonna hit the bat. You said, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but also hold on. Yeah, the bat in front of me. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So
But I think doesn't there. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. Never mind. No.
Okay, you're good.
I apologize. Yeah.
No, you're good. So do you want to move on your turn anywhere around the bat? You can move around the bat without taking damage from anything. Do you want to move at all, or you want to stay there?
I do want to move closer to. Actually, can I move? Yeah, let me move to the east of it.
Can
I move to its on its
focus?
Its east flank?
East
you know
flank.
I mean?
Yep.
The one to the east of it. Please, thank you. Yeah.
That good?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. All right. And next up is Kathrak. Isabella, you're on deck.
Let's go. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at the map. So the dude next to me, we had our little kerfuffle. Probably should just hit him again. Did anyone come help me yet?
Bear
Solus and Bear both are coming to help you. Bear had to get through a mannequin first.
Bear's the one that's one left, one down from me, right?
Yep.
That's him. His handsome ass.
And then
All
this
right.
is Solus up here.
I think I'm gonna do, since I took a bit of damage, I think my main hand attack right now, I'm going to do a Hungering Dagger attack.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your Hungering Dagger strike. 18's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, baby.
7 damage. So,
+2.
Ooh.
yes, +2 raging. The thing is, unfortunately, this is not a creature that has blood for the Hungering Dagger to consume. So you will heal no life from the Hungering Dagger strike on this particular creature.
Big.
I love it,
bro.
My guy gets pissed and he goes, "Get a life."
Do you want to attack with your offhand weapon, your Brutal Claws?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I like how you waited until after to tell me. Of course.
Your character's not that smart to know that before.
That's true.
But a valuable lesson learned. 22 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 8 piercing damage. Nice.
+2?
Yep. +2, 10. Yep. So that's going to be great.
Oh, that's
so
nasty.
So you've dealt quite a bit of damage to this creature. As this time you slash at it with the dagger and you kind of like slice across some of the lights on its chest and they burst, the glass kind of bursts out of them and he lets out a kind of like a like noise and quickly kind of tries to refocus himself, and at that time you punch him again with your Brutal Claws, this time kind of in the rib cage area, and he makes out another kind of one of those like noises like he's shutting down, and you almost got him. He looks like he's almost down, but they look like they took a lot of hits. Like you've done like almost 30 damage to this thing. So
I'm
pretty
gonna
tough
make
opponent.
that dude blue screen, I swear to God.
The Windows log off noise. I'm just imagining that in my head. All right.
Do.
Yep, exactly. All right, Isabella, you are up. You have no threat in front of you anymore. It's dead. This creature's dead. So you are back here. You can drink one of your healing potions if you want. You can.
I think I have. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to drink a healing potion. And remind me, does the healing potion restore all my health or only like X amount?
It's 2d4 plus 2, so I'll roll that for you here.
Okay.
Eight.
Wow.
So 8
That's
points.
expensive for 8 points of health.
Yep.
True. Can I have advantage because I'm cute?
There's no advantage on this.
Damn it. Okay.
This would
That's
not be a thing
fine.
that gives you advantage.
Son of a bitch.
It's so
okay.
funny. I was talking to one of my real life friends, and they were like,
Wait,
"Dude,
hold on.
Yeah,
Can she use the Hungering Dagger on the dead bat as well?
she can try.
Because
Ooh.
that is, it's already dead, but it has blood.
She can try.
I feel like that's either a really big brain move or a really dumb move, and I'm not. And
Why would it be dumb? Why would it be
You can
dumb?
try it.
Because
Doesn't hurt
Commander's
to
being
learn.
Commander's being
He-
purposely
he's gonna
vague
tell you
right
the
now.
answer before you do it. That's how you learn.
He's being really vague, so I'm
to you.
like,
Make a
that
choice.
was
What are you
really
gonna do?
smart. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Okay.
Try for fun. Try for fun.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
do
take
it.
out the Hungering Dagger with its ruby-bladed self, and you stab it into the corpse of the bat, and nothing happens. Seems like the Hungering Dagger likes living
Fucking hate
creatures, not so much dead creatures. Warm blood is what it prefers.
We just killed it. How is it not warm?
Commander's doing it to us.
How is that
tonight,
blood
dude.
not warm? I just killed him right in
It's
front
how
of
you
you.
I
learn.
was-
It's how
That
you
shit's
learn.
gotta be. Let me listen. If you stab me right now, my blood's fucking warm, bro.
Okay, I
It's
should
light
say-
force.
Yelling
It's
about-
Are
light
you
force.
sure
Pete.
you're not
I
a
should
lizard?
say it's stagnant. It likes moving blood. It likes flowing blood. Okay.
Man,
How did I, dude? Jerome, I want you to know that I
Aren't
didn't
we
think your
uphill?
idea. Okay, Jerome, I want you to know I didn't think your idea was stupid. I just thought that the way the commander wasn't like reacting was a bad sign.
It doesn't matter.
You
I
didn't
just
get
wanna
like,
see-
nothing bad happened. It's just, it didn't work, That's all.
Did I lose a turn or can I?
No,
do
that's your
something
turn. You
else?
did your potion. You did your
Son of a-
attack. The last thing you can do is move if you want to move. You can move up to 6 spaces from right here.
I think I'm okay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, go ahead and mute yourself up, and we'll move on for
Zim.
Zim. Yep, mannequins are up after you.
The bat next to me, is that thing still alive?
It is not. The hunter's mark
Okay.
is just there. She didn't have time last turn
Okay, okay.
to move.
So the nearest enemy is south of me, right?
The nearest enemy is right here. Yep.
Yep. Going
Text.
towards him, and I'm gonna attack him.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. 21's gonna hit.
8 slashing damage.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. So you come up, you slash at this creature. It's the first hit that it's taken, and it kind of your claws scrape across the chest of it, leaving just scratches on the chest, and it's like you're getting a good look at it now, especially with your Nothic eyes. And I'll also say, with your Nothic eyes, you see a few ghosts in this area of the room that are yelling at you to run. Mannequin is going to go the last one that's left. He's going to attack as he only knows how. 19 is going to hit for sure. So, Kathrak, you're going to take a total of 7 halved to 3 damage from the mannequin. So, 3 from the little knife that it's holding. And that's going to be the mannequin's turn. It's got nothing else. I will say you hear it like making a noise, and you're unsure of what the noise means, but it kind of sounds like this.
Oh God.
I'm like, maybe they're giving up.
Is that the cow from Toy Story?
And its head is also like, so its jaw is open, kind of like a ventriloquist dummy, and its head is turning like 360 degrees as it's making this noise. So the sound is like coming out of its mouth. All right. Bear is going to run up to this thing. You hear him say, "That can't be a good noise." And he brings his sword down on top of it. Oh, that's a D12. That's not a D20. Gonna hit the mannequin just barely. And he's gonna roll. Nice. So he brings his sword down, slamming it on the back of the mannequin, and actually just crushing it to death this time. Just with the first hit, just crushing the mannequin.
Oh,
And
damn.
Bear is going to move over to... Actually, he's just going to move right next to you. All right, Kathrak and Bear, side by side. with a lion in the back as well, all fighting the same creature. All right, next up is, we're back at the top. The guard is going to swing its sword at Kithrak. Wow, holy shit. 2.
Unlucky.
Kithrak, you take no damage from the creature as it swings at you. It makes sense, though. If you think about it, this creature is, it's falling apart. You've hit it so many times. As it goes to swing its scimitar at you, you know, its arm, like, almost falls out of its socket. And, like, it kind of has to pick its own arm and put it back into its spot. And the creature is, like making, like, these...
Damn right, Robo bitch.
And, like, there's, like,
Get
oil...
on.
There's, like, oil spilling out of its neck area. Kind of down its chest. The other one is going to attack Zim.
Probably get hit.
Yep, that one's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that is... Okay, this is much better damage. Okay. That is
Give it
going to
to
be 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
19 points of slashing damage as this scimitar cuts through your chest area, leaving a large gash in your chest. Not like a lethal wound, but one that would definitely need some stitches. Obviously, you're a Nothic, so you're not too worried about it, but it definitely hurt like a bitch and just barely missed your eye. And the reason I say that is he rolled a 19 on dice, which is very close to a crit, which would have definitely taken you out of that form, I think.
Pretty close.
Next up is Squelch, who is going to look around. How much health are you at, Isabella? Bunny? How much health are you at? You can go ahead and
Sorry, I was
yourself.
talking. I was
Oh, you're
just
good.
muted. I'm dumb. Okay, so I'm at 12 health.
Okay. He is going to...
Oh god, not this again.
No. Squelch, your friend.
Whew.
He's gonna come over and heal you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, he only heals you for 4, but hey, it's something.
Hey man. Still
It is
16.
something. Leo is going to come over here. And Pox, you see Leo kind of come up behind the bat creature and attempt to stab it in the back with his dagger. He rolls... Oh, that's just a miss with the 14. No, wait, the 14 hits the bat. The 14 hits the bat. I'm right. Okay. Yeah, okay. So... Bunny, go ahead and mute yourself. Just make sure
sorry.
that... No, you're good. You just hear the sirens, that's all. Alright, where's my dagger? Just roll this. Okay. And he gets sneak attack damage. Alright. So that is going to be a total of 6 points of damage to this bat. And that's Leo's turn. The bat is going to attack Pox. No advantage. Still rolls a 19 to hit, which is good. Good for me, I guess. 6 points of damage to Pox as it bites into you and heals itself for 6. Sucking out your blood. Alright, and next up is Nara and Solus. Pox, you're on deck. Nara is going to move forward into the room. She's going to fire her bow at the... Well, she's going to first move her hunter's mark here onto the hexed creature, and then she's going to fire her bow at it. Gonna miss that creature.
Rip.
And that's her turn. Solus is going to attack the wounded guard and roll a 1. So Solus sucks tonight. Sorry. Nara and Solus are done. Pox, you're up. Jerome, you're on deck.
I'm gonna swing at the same bat that's here.
All right.
Wait. Is it focused on me or is it like if
It's
I
focused on you.
Yeah, if I move. Okay, yeah, we're gonna swing then. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for a hit
Okay.
with
Gonna
the
hit.
scimitar of North Winds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll for
10
damage.
slashing damage. Very nice.
7.
Ha-ha!
Very nice. What is your plus to hit on the scimitar? Is it plus
Plus
8?
7.
It's plus 7?
Plus 7.
That means you rolled a natural 20. So
Oh.
you... I think if I'm right, yeah. I think roll 20 is just bugged. So
27.
It's if you hover over it, it says 20.
Okay.
If you actually click the damage on that roll, it'll probably auto crit, but we have special crit rules.
We have the special crit rules. So it's going to be a total of 6 plus 5 plus 5 more. So it's actually going to end up being 16 points of damage.
Oh, that's gotta mess him up.
With the 10 crit?
It definitely does. Definitely does hurt it. So was the 10 there crit?
It was, the 10 was the crit, yeah.
1d6. I think you have. I think you get. So you get a d6.
It didn't crit
5.
in that.
It didn't crit.
Yeah,
it didn't crit there.
You were right. You were right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you rolled a 5 for damage, and then you add 5, which is your plus modifier for the scimitar. So it gave you a total of 10, but you're actually going to add the 6 onto that from your crit, because your dice is a d6. So. Yeah, that's going to do a fuckload of damage. Very nice. As your scimitar kind of slices through the wing of this creature, kind of keeping it from being able to fly. It doesn't look like it was going to go anywhere anyway, but you kind of stab into the side of its wing and then rip upwards, and
you're
the
grounded.
Blood kind of, yeah, exactly. And the blood kind of spews out of its wing. Good one.
God damn it.
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action or anything else?
I think they're blind as bats. I want to move to the north flank now of the bat, so the opposite side of Leo. Perfect.
You got it. All right, Jerome, you are up. Kathrak, you're on deck.
All right, Jerome's gonna take the crossbow. He's gonna crossbow the guy with the hunter's mark.
Okay.
He's gonna move up first. Yeah.
Do you want to move there, or do you want to move further in?
Do I have disadvantage if I'm there?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll stay there.
You can see him from there.
Perfect. And then I'm going to roll my crossbow. Here we go.
Yep, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hell yeah. And then boom.
20 is going to hit. So we'll get the damage going here. 9 damage. Very nice. As you fire your crossbow, just like before, the kind of dust and almost the kind of like metal shavings that are in the air form themselves into the arrow that forms in your crossbow, creates this almost crystalline glass arrow that you fire every time. And this time it pierces the neck of this creature, but as with a human, you would think it would like stop the creature if you pierced its neck, but this creature just kind of keeps going. But you do kind of see it kind of spewing oil out of its neck area.
Bonus action, Force Ballista. Let's go.
Same creature?
Same creature.
Okay.
All right, where are you, you little bitch? There you are. Come on, give it to me.
20's gonna hit.
Oh, let's go.
Damage. Very nice. Okay, with the 10 force damage, you hit this creature kind of in the arm, and it kind of spins around in almost like a full 360 and begins facing the Nothic that's in front of him. Zim, again, seems unfazed, but its yellow eyes kind of peer up at the cannon and then at you as well.
Is that a crit because it's a 20?
No,
okay,
that was a 16 plus 4.
Okay, just make sure.
So that's what we call an unnatural 20.
Okay.
All right. With that is your turn. Do you want to move anywhere else? You can still move from here if you want, and you can also move the cannon.
Let's put the cannon like right in front of the bat, the first bat that the cannon's in front of. Yeah, or move it like on top of it because it's dead, right?
Yep.
So I can stay on. Yeah. And then I'm gonna move up right behind the cannon.
Good.
So I have a good view.
On the table?
Yeah, why not?
All right, climb on the table.
Do I have time to put like a last second move and like light up the room a little more or no?
No, not at this time. All right.
As I'm on the table, I'm singing, "It's raining blood."
And it's actually a bit bright enough in here for you guys to see. It's not like totally pitch dark in here. It's bright enough for you guys to see at least dimly. There are kind of dim lights around the edges of the room that let the other creatures in it see and that kind of thing. So there are some dim lights for you. With that said, Kathrak, you're up. Isabella, you're on deck.
Let's go. All right. So the dude.
It's on his last legs.
is on his he's one wire to cut. So
Mess him up.
I'm going on the aggressive on him once again. Brutal claw. Do I go ahead and go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Go for it.
Papa beep.
That's
Ooh,
gonna
a
miss.
10.
You can roll your second attack. I think that's one of your guys' first misses of the night. 21's
one?
gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do.
There's only one number here that doesn't work.
Ooh.
Okay, you got it. How do you do this? How do you take this guy out?
So he is it a bunch of his wiring exposed right now?
Yeah, and he's like spewing like oil down the front of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brute force it, stick my hand, grab the biggest clump of wires I can, and just boom, rip them out.
Brutal.
And then maybe for good measure, like if a piece of him is like maybe his head's kind of like dangling, just like whoosh, decapitate that bitch.
Absolutely. So you reach your hand in, your white fur is being matted by black oil as you reach your hand into its neck area and just yank out a clump full of the wires as the oil kind of spews on the front of you, gets a little bit on Bear's shirt as well as he laughs kind of like as he watches you do this. And
yeah, he respects it.
He does. And the head of this creature kind of leans forward a little bit. The wires are kind of sticking out in this weird kind of bloomin' onion type look. And as you see that, you just take your brutal claw and uppercut the shit out of him, and the head just goes flying. It actually hits the ceiling and shatters on the ceiling, and the sparks and the metal pieces fall down on top of you guys, and the rest of its body falls to its knees and then slumps over in front of you.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to move from this spot? You are no longer near an enemy, so...
Is anyone in like super immediate danger in the party? Like, you guys can talk to me.
I'm looking pretty rough, but
can I get to Zim?
You can. Yep.
Let's do it.
5, 10, 15,
I'm gonna move over to Zim.
Yep, you can move right
and,
there.
Is that another enemy?
Yeah, that's another enemy.
It's got a hunter's mark and a hex on it.
I'm gonna say, Bear, you got this guy? And he's gonna be like,
yeah, he's got it.
And then I'll be like, I'm gonna go help Zim. Poggers.
All right. So yeah, Bear is he seems good. All right. Isabella, you are up. Zim, you're on deck. You're muted, Isabel.
Okay, so I'm all out of major spells.
Okay.
But what I can do is use my crossbow.
Could.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow. Oh, actually, I can still use Eldritch Blast because it's a cantrip.
Yep, absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Okay,
yep,
so I'm gonna go with Eldritch Blast then.
Okay,
and I'm
so where
going
would
to
you like
Eldritch
to move?
Blast.
You need to move up to at least here to see the enemies in the room.
Yeah, I will move right there.
Okay. So
Cool,
you're
so
right
I'm
in the
right
doorway
next
of the
to
lab.
you. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, so I think the only there's
So,
that bat
enemy
guy
here?
right there.
An enemy here. Those are your only two enemies.
Okay, fuck the back. Let's fuck the back guy up then.
Okay.
Let me go
So you
for
can roll
Eldritch
your
Blast.
Eldritch Blast on the bat creature.
Oh shit! 27
Nice. Is that what's your plus next to Eldritch Blast?
plus 7.
Okay. Nice. So,
Oh shit!
So go ahead and roll damage and then add 10 to it, whatever you.
So I got my
roll.
force damage is a 4.
so
So add
14.
10, that would be a 14.
Nice. 14
Fuck
damage.
this bitch! Ooh.
That is going to take the bat creature out. So with
Fuck
that Eldritch
you.
Blast,
Fuck yeah.
do you imagine her to like finger gun it, or how do you think she fires Eldritch Blast? Does she do it similar to the flame, or how do you think she fires her Eldritch Blast?
That's a really good question. I always imagined it like a Kamehameha thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you put kind of your two hands together and fire
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out. What color do you imagine it to be?
Definitely red.
All right, yeah. So
Her
it
color
fires out
themes
from
are
your
like
palm.
white, black, and red.
Perfect. Fires out from your palm and hits the back of this creature with this red blast and almost drills into the back of it, sinks itself into the body of the creature, who just slumps over limp and dead onto the ground.
Yes! And then I have a
And-
reaction.
Your reaction is you can do on other people's turns. Your bonus action is what you can do on your turn.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Bonus action. Ooh, 2-weapon fighting. I can do a 2-weapon fight.
Not right now. You can't. That only works if you take the attack action on your turn with with your dagger. If you take the attack action with your dagger and you're holding another dagger, you can, do 2 attacks, but you wouldn't be able to do it right now.
Okay, so I am going to hex the enemy, the only other enemy that.
Okay, you're gonna triple hex this enemy.
Yeah, fuck this bitch.
I don't know if you can actually. I think you're out of spell slots. We use the 2 fire spells, right? Do you have 3 or 2?
2.
You have 2 spell
yeah,
slots or 3? Okay, you have 2. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to hex right now.
Ah, shit. Okay.
But there's only 1 enemy left, so you probably wouldn't need to anyway.
Okay.
So probably just end it there. And Zim, you're up.
Yep, I'm going to swing twice.
All right. Then roll your attacks. 13's going to miss. 24 is going to hit with a crit, actually. So it's going to be 6 plus 4, so a total of 10.
Plus 3. Plus my 3. My 6 plus 4 plus 3.
No, sorry, it's 6 plus 1 plus 3. It's 6 plus 1 plus 3.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because your slashing damage was 1 plus 3. So we add the dice onto that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So total of 10.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. Close to taking out this character. Very close. As you slash at him, he kind of seems like he is not really, I shouldn't say close like he's damaged, but close like he is. You now have Kathrak next to you, so you feel pretty confident. You feel pretty confident that you've got this.
I'll be right back.
Yep, you're good. Mannequins are dead. Bear is going to go ahead and he's just going to come flank around, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get right over here. There's no real enemies next to him, so he doesn't really need to... Camera, go. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I sent you how to fix that after later on.
Perfect. All right. With that, we are going to go back up to the top of the initiative with the only enemy that's left. The guard is going to attack twice with a bonus here on Zim, who is the creature he's kind of been going after. An 18 and a 19, so the attack is going to hit. And it is going to be, where's my D12? That's not great. The second one. Okay, both are the same. So going to be a total of 12 slashing damage.
That unreverts me, and I take 1 point of damage in regular form.
Okay. All right. So you guys watch. This is the first time this has happened in the campaign. The creature slashes with its scimitar at Zim and kind of slices through the eye of the creature, and like down its jawline, the Nothic that Zim has transformed into kind of fades away as the fur and the bones of it kind of drop away, and Zim kind of becomes his regular self again.
But there's just a scratch on me.
Right.
It looks like most of the damage didn't transfer through except for a little bit.
Right. And there's just like a tiny scratch on his forehead. And the creature looks kind of surprised, if a construct could look surprised. And it is now Squelch's turn, who is going to come up here, and he's just going to wait for combat to be over to see who needs help. Let's see. Leo is going to come over here next to Pox and just kind of stand next to Pox. The bats are good. Nara is going to fire her bow. That's going to hit. She's going to roll. Perfect. Nara fires her bow, and it hits the metal face of this creature and stabs into one of its eyes as it now starts kind of swinging wildly with its scimitar. Looks like it's just about dead. Solus is going to come up next to her. Pox, you're up. There's only one enemy left. He's over here. He's surrounded. Getting bum rushed.
Eldritch Blast. Wait, is it prone?
It is not prone.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, and you get to roll extra damage because it's hexed. So you get to roll hex damage. If it hits. So go ahead and roll your...
Oh wait, no, I rolled. That was for the scimitar.
You better not finish him. I want to finish him. Please.
I clicked the wrong thing. That's for scimitar. Eldritch Blast. Rolling to hit.
17 is going to hit. So go ahead and roll your damage and then roll your hex damage.
So do you want me to click the roll damage on the roll 20 and then go to D&D Beyond for the hex?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. 11 force damage, and then go ahead and roll your hex damage. 3. Perfect. That is going to take care of it. How do you do this?
No!
With your Eldritch Blast.
I raise my arms up, and then I look at one, and I go, yeah. And I'm like, I'm just kind of looking at it. I'm like, the power rises up through my shoulder and my arm, and it just sort of, it almost looks like it shoots, but it leaves my arm as it strikes the anima, the thing, and it sort of, it looks around almost like it's searching it, and then it,
Yeah. So it looks around like it's looking for like a way out, like it's looking for a way to fix whatever problem just happened to it as it just shuts down and falls to its knees and falls over.
Champ.
All right, and then as that happens, Jerome, not realizing that he took it out, Jerome's going to jump off of the table, pull out his dagger, and be like, "Bear! I swear I'm good at fighting too!" And I try to jump and I try to stab the dude, even though he's already dead.
The dead bat?
Not with the.
He's just like, I stand there unsure of maybe I should should I let Jerome have the moment? Maybe I'm like, I'm gonna stab.
Dead bat is what you're next to.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab the dead bat and be like, "Bear, look at this!" And I like jump really as high as I can, and I stab my dagger into the bat and be like, "Look at me! Look at me, Bear! I took this bat out myself."
And as you do that, Bear goes, he kind of walks up to you and he says, "You should stick to collecting money." He kind of like pats you on the shoulder. And that is the end of combat. So now you guys are acutely aware as Bear goes, I did not like the sound that mannequin was making.
I would concur on that. I also didn't like that.
Yeah, it sounded a little loud, almost alarming. Like an alarm.
I don't know what those things are, but they don't seem to be like quite living creatures. I think they're autonomics. That's what I'm calling them. They're auto-movable things. Autonomics. That's the new name for whatever these are.
I'm gonna investigate one of them really quick.
I want to call it a magic electric thingy. Can I call it that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna investigate the body because I'm one of the most experienced people here, so I could probably give more insight.
Okay, with a 10, you are stumped at the level of craftsmanship on these things.
Wow! Oh my God! Take a look at this absolutely ridiculously, impossibly perfected craftsmanship on these mannequins. Like you could just see these. Well, these cord things cradled together, and it's almost as if I wouldn't be able to do this myself. Some of the most experienced people I've met wouldn't be able to do this. This is something this could be revolutionary. We can make so much money off of this.
It's too bad that it's been built by an evil person looking to take over the world.
That's not the point. We could still make a lot of money.
I mean, couldn't this change be kind of dangerous, Jerome? Like, this kind of innovation in the world, it sounds something that would be quite deadly, especially if only one person has access to it.
Yeah, you definitely have a point. We should definitely move on if there's going to be more of this that we're going to be encountering. We should move on ahead.
Isabella, you look... Oh.
I don't know where she is. That's okay.
Temporarily checked out. I'm gonna give her some good berries though to heal her up, and I'm gonna take one for myself. Is anyone hurt?
Yeah.
Set the rack, right?
Not
Your
bad.
boy's
10.
sitting
like
at
10.
a current 22 out of 41.
Okay, I'm going to heal myself up 1 point. How much are you missing? Sorry.
It's 22 out of 41. So what's that? 19.
Okay. I'm going to give you 19 berries and say,
eat these and you should be all good to go. You should watch your stuff heal up there.
So is that going to heal me to full then?
Yeah. It'll give you every
I don't know if
berry.
I like this. I don't know if I like this. As a DM, I don't know if I like this. Give me a second to think.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check to see if you know how many berries to give him. to like heal him all the way. You know what I mean? Like I don't think your character would know like, oh, you need 19 of these to like go up
Why
to
doesn't he
exact
just
HP.
roll for how many berries he gives me?
I mean,
No.
okay. I could eat.
Do
I
you
could
see
keep.
what I'm saying though? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
I
I
know
could
exactly what you
do
mean.
is I could literally just have him keep eating one until he no longer had cuts on him. Like rather than have him do it all the
So
time,
I'm
I could
satiated.
I could feed him one at a time
Yeah,
until
but
it was
Goodberry
all.
is a first level spell, right?
Like grapes, just one at a time. Drop them into
How
my
do you
mouth.
feel? How are you
Yeah.
feeling?
Yeah, but then
Like,
you'd
give
have
me
to roll
another one.
perception checks to see if he like where like how many cuts he has, like if there are any on his back.
Can
or
he
his
just give me
butthole, or-
how many he roll, like the amount he rolls? That's
So
how many
with a
he gives
12, with a 12, I'd say
12 berries.
you don't know exactly how much you need to give Kithrak to like heal him up to full. So I'd say you probably like how many do you have? How many good
I
berries do you have?
have 29 left.
You have 29 after giving up 19.
No, that's before the 19.
Okay. Then I'd say you'd probably give him 20, you know, like because that's
Okay,
like an
that's
even
fine.
number, you know what I mean?
That's fine.
And then you've got 9 left that you can kind of do stuff with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying though? Like I don't think your character would know exacties. So
I mean,
you'd either give him 15 or 20, and you can choose. You'd either give
I'll
him
give him
15
20.
or 20. All right. So then, Kithrak, you would know how many to eat before you feel like fully yourself. So you'd probably down, if you're at 20, what? You're at 22 out of 41. So yeah, you'd probably down 19 of them.
Okay.
Leaving you with
Full
one.
heal. Let's do it. And got one berry left over.
Yeah, you'd also be really
Maybe I
full.
toss it to Squelch,
Okay.
just as a little treat.
Okay. He pops it immediately, even though he doesn't need it. And he goes,
Fine by me.
I love Goodberries.
We gotta keep him in mind, you know. He gets hungry too.
I love those things. They're so good.
Isabella needs some berries too.
You guys know that if this show had stands, they'd all stand for Squelch.
Wembo, you said, Wembo, you said you're hurt too, right?
Yeah, I got like 9 damage, 9 points of damage.
I'll
so
give
I'm
you the
down 11.
rest of the berries.
9 damage. Okay, yeah, thank you.
So Isabella will just have to. Isabella's in here, so unlucky.
Don't you have healing spells?
How much does that heal for me?
9.
Oh, okay.
I had 9 berries left, so I just gave you the rest of them.
We have healers. Hey, Squelch, can you go heal Isabella, please?
I feel strangely content after those 9 berries.
I can heal her. Yeah.
Almost perfect.
Squelch
Squelch.
will use up 2 more of his spell slots, which will tire him out of first level spells, and he will heal Isabella for 14.
Oh.
So he is out of those, and hopefully has some other tricks up his sleeve. All right, the rest of y'all, Pete, I can hear you eating. It's making me sick. You're good. You're good. You're good, man. I just have a weird thing. I don't know about you guys, but it makes my stomach hurt.
I didn't see my green thing light up, so I thought I was good. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
The
You're
highlight
good.
thing tricks you. You gotta watch the mic at the bottom left.
You're totally good, man. All right, guys. So combat is over. You feel a sense of urgency to continue onward, but I'm sure you want to check out some other things. So make your choices. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm ready to keep trekking on if you guys are, but
Assuming.
Don't we
Stuff
want to
you
search
wanna-
the bodies
do I-
really quick,
yes,
especially
I
the
was-
advanced ones?
yeah, I think we should do a quick loot unless there's anything in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on looting, but I'm gonna let any of the other guys loot real quick.
Okay.
All right,
I'll loot because there
investigation
was
checks.
bodies and stuff hidden and stuff underneath things. So
Yeah, we should
Investigation checks. Anyone who's
Yeah.
looking.
yeah, I got you.
Let's do it.
Bear and I are stretching, flexing, and
Damn it.
squatting in the corner
Oh, that's a bad roll.
as we do to keep
My
warm.
investigation.
Give it to
my
me,
investigation
Pete.
Checks are always whack.
Are you kidding me?
I found a rock again.
Okay, I'll roll Isabella's and I'll roll Nara's real quick. Investigation. 13 for her. And interesting.
Sim and I are like having a conversation. We're like, wait, there's dead people in here? What the heck? Like, what?
What I miss?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check as you're looking around at the bodies. The battle's over. Let me know what you got.
We all died.
Nobody died. You also got healed for 14.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so heal for 14. All right.
Okay, I think that puts me back to 23.
Okay. 14. You were at 9?
I was at 16.
So add 14 to that would put you to 30.
Oh, sick. Okay. I didn't know it went beyond that. But my max
is your max
23
19?
though.
Oh, your max is 23. So
My
it'll
max is
it'll put
23.
you up to 23 then. It'll put you up to 23.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Sorry about that. Sorry. My bad.
It's not okay. Thank you.
I know. All right. So with that investigation, you actually rolled the highest of all the investigations.
Cool.
So when you're looking around at the room, you and Nara, both of you guys, as you're looking around, you kind of search through the corpses of the bats just really quickly. They have nothing on them. They are definitely humans that have been experimented on and given some kind of like bat-like DNA that has transformed their bodies and morphed them into something grotesque and disgusting. So they don't have anything on them, though. They have no personal belongings. That being said, each of them do have one of those, like you can feel that their heart is still beating in their chest, but it's not like pumping any blood. It's just like you can just feel it like beating in their chest. And you remember that there is something to do with the creatures that are being made here need to have powerful, non-giving up hearts that won't give up on them because of the experiments that they're going through. You remember that this spider creature from before, the woman, Leo's mom, had that fake heart inside of her as well, that magic heart. And so you have a feeling that each of these creatures has one inside of them. One of which, actually two of which, are totally destroyed from the cannon, the force cannon, like bursting through and destroying those hearts. So there's one of those left. If you want to spend time digging it out, you guys can. I just wanted to let you know that it's there. And then the other thing that you guys notice is on the guards that were basically robots. As you look at them, you kind of go through their belongings. You find on each guard a key.
Ooh,
And
okay.
they are kind of these golden square-shaped keys. They're like in a perfect rectangle, I should say. They're a perfect rectangle, so they don't have ridges on them like a normal key. They're just like a perfect rectangle. And each guard has one. One has a circle, one has a square on it, like etched into it. Okay. So you find those two keys. Nara finds the circle one. You find the square one. You guys show them to the party, and everyone is aware of these two keys now.
While they're doing that, Jerome's gonna extract the heart from the bat with using a sleight of hand to do it quickly.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check. We'll see how quickly you can do it. And I'll let you know if you want to give up. Okay. So, Jerome, with a 15, you have a feeling this would take you probably 20 minutes to get it out, like, in a way that you didn't kill it or, like, stab it in some way or fuck it up.
Hey, guys, this is gonna take me 20 minutes. If you guys want, you guys just go on ahead. I'll catch up if you guys want to keep going.
I think we actually should take like an hour-long break there, because I know Isabella gets spells back with a short little break. Unless, Leo, you don't think it's something we can wait on.
I don't know. It's I don't think it's a good idea to stay here for an hour. I think that if we do stay here, I mean, I feel like they already know we're here, so we're gonna give them more time to prep.
That's true.
How about Isabella stays here with me while I work on this for 20 minutes, and you guys go on ahead, and then we'll give her time to get maybe a little bit of a break.
I think us going ahead against a creature that is interdimensional with less people probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I think
we'll
we
catch
should
up with you guys very soon. We'll catch up with you guys very soon.
I don't know if you know
also,
what
I would
20
like to
minutes
give,
is,
like-
but that's not really soon.
Okay, I would also like to give the counterpoint that Raziel is kind of, I have more information and knowledge about the demon world in Raziel than anyone else in the party, so it's probably not a good idea if we go ahead and try to battle that guy, for us not to be immediately present. So I think all of us should take like 20 minutes.
Can I use medicine
Together.
to help him, like, quicken that up? Getting the heart out?
You can roll me a medicine check. We'll see how you do. Sure.
Give it to me.
Sure, yeah. With equal 15s, sure. We'll make it speed up to where it only takes like 5 minutes. with the two of you together.
This will take me 5 minutes with this will take me 5 minutes with Sim, guys. 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can do 5 minutes. Let's cut it out real quick.
Okay. So you guys extract the heart. You now have 2 of those.
That nasty. That's some
Scalpel?
nasty. Jerome
Suction.
Pulls it out and puts it in a little jar, and he puts it in his bag.
All right. It's fairly large. It's probably like you probably wouldn't be able to.
You
even
can't
fit
put
it
it in the
a
bag
jar.
of holding.
You
I
also
know
can't put it in the bag
in
of
my
holding.
bag.
Okay.
In my bag.
Okay.
Okay. Who has the other heart, by the way? I'm just curious.
Nara.
Nara has it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, with that, you guys extract the heart, and you're able to pretty confidently say that you are ready to either move forward, or you can choose to take a rest here. It's your choice.
Really quick, I'm gonna say this not in character. Can I please say to Leo, "Hey, Leo, look, I found your mom."
Probably don't want to do that.
I think we should keep going on ahead then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Should we?
feel like we're pressed for time.
Should we take a vote?
Well, okay. Well, if we don't take the short rest, I won't be able to cast any spells.
You can cast some spells, just not your strongest spells.
And do you hear what you're saying? Like, oh.
I think giving them an hour to prep for us is a lot more dangerous than you being able to cast a couple spells.
I don't know how many spells can you cast before you're tired, there, young lady.
Now there's none. Both of my spell slots have been taken up.
So your
Eldritch
character
Blast,
wouldn't know about spell slots, so you can just tell the person like I can cast 2 spells or something. You would say it like that. Your character, Isabella doesn't know what a spell slot is.
Okay, well, no spells. I have no spells.
Oh, you have none
That's
left.
it. I have Eldritch Blast, and that's it.
Okay. Well, that seems like a powerful spell. It does cool things. You killed someone with that, didn't you? That's the one where
but
you do this, yes?
it's just that I do the thing, but it's not as
Did
strong.
you guys see how we just obliterated this entire room? Like, I think we're hot shit right now. Let's just move on. Let's mess some people up. Bella, you may not have any spells, but your Eldritch Blast, I saw what you did. That shit's nasty. All right, let's just keep moving on. Let's go.
I think it best we move forward as well. And I think Leo, who is most knowledgeable about this place, also agrees. Is that true, Leo? And Leo just nods his head. Squelch goes, I'm scared. He just looks nervous.
That's okay. I'll keep taking the lead. Just so you guys know, when I'm in my forms, the damage doesn't actually transfer to me unless they knock me completely out of it. If they do enough damage to kill that form, that life force, then it actually transfers to me. But otherwise, it doesn't actually transfer to me. So I can take a few hits.
Hey, Squelch, do you have any healing spells left?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's, I just don't have quite as many.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure you still have a couple, because as soon as you run out, just let me know. And then as soon as you run out of spells, I want you to come run to me. And I'm gonna give you the ring of diminishing, and then you'll be able to hide in my pocket while we fight. Because once you're not able to heal, I'd rather just keep you safe. All right, Squelch?
Squelch, can you cast? Can you channel your god for lesser amounts all the time? Like, do you always have things that you can do?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're not always healing.
Yeah. I think he'll always be able to use some form of magic because he's connected with his god there.
All right, yeah, that's fine then. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, I'm not the best at healing, but I do okay. And I'll try my best.
That's good. Okay,
because,
let's.
I love you guys.
If you ever get too scared when we're fighting, Squelch, just please run to me, and I'll be able to give you a ring and make it easier to protect you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, that's so cute. Okay.
Let's continue onwards then, shall we?
You guys are leaving this lab. I want to double check that there's nothing else anybody wants to do in here before they leave.
We looted the. Do we notice anything funky about the room that would be useful?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, everybody. Perception check.
There we go.
Anyone who wants to roll one can. You don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm too distracted by Bear's muscles.
They are big and muscly and sexy. All right. We got Jimmy with a 4. We got Pox with a 14. Zim with an 18. Jerome with a 5. So, looking around, I would say Zim, you probably notice the most out of anyone that you're in a lower chamber, and you can tell, and you're still in the mountain. You can tell that you're still like in the bowels of the mountain. You haven't like reached the palace or anything like that. And you can tell because the walls are made of stone and they are roughly carved. So they're not like perfectly pristine. And for the most part, this room is very barren. There aren't very many things that somebody could grab. And you get the idea that it's probably because if they have somebody in here, they don't want them to be able to get up and grab something off the wall and fight back or something like that. So
yeah, makes sense.
They have the mannequins in here that have their like knife hands. They're like hands that literally are the knives. And that's like the only thing that they would have in here that they would be able to fight back with. And so the only other thing that you notice is a door beneath each table, like a small cabinet door beneath each table.
Oh, I noticed some doors underneath these tables. We should look at them.
And I'm gonna go look at them. Do they require keys?
They do. They require keys.
Isabella, those keys you grabbed earlier, I think they go to these doors. We should pop them open. Maybe there's people inside.
Let's do it.
I'm going to try to pop.
Yeah. So, funnily enough, those keys do not fit in any of these locks.
Oh.
Those particular keys. But as you look at the locks that are on these little cabinet doors, they are uniquely shaped in the shape of what looks like you could stick like a dagger in them or some kind of small knife.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the one of the arms from one of the mannequins because I'm assuming it's that knife.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to fit that in and see if that fits.
Okay, it does. As you fit the mannequin's little hand knife into the slot, you hear a and the cabinet under the first table unlocks. And as you open it up, there is a few different vials inside the cabinet. One of which is marked Werebat Blood.
Okay, I'm gonna hand this all to Jerome. So if you want to write this down in the bag of holding.
Okay, so you've got a vial of Werebat Blood.
Oh wow. Okay, a vial of Werebat Blood.
You also have a vial of spider blood.
Okay.
And the last vial you find in there is a healing potion, a 2d4 plus 2 healing potion.
Healing. So that's just basically the normal healing potion.
I would actually probably take the healing potion.
All right, yeah, you can take it.
Okay.
And then I'll open up the other one too, Commander.
Okay. So there are 5 total cabinets.
I'll open all of them, and if you just want to go through them.
3 healing potions, 4 vials of Werebat blood, a vial of werewolf blood.
Ooh.
And 2 more vials of were-spider blood.
So that's a total of 4 Werebat, 1
I wrote it down in the
werewolf,
Discord
and
chat
3
for you.
spider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
And then you get the 3 healing potions that you
Yeah,
can
I took one of those, so the other 2.
He said 3, found 3 extra, so you had the 4th one.
Was there 3
in total?
Yeah.
3.
Oh, so
3
then
all day.
2 health potions.
So we should distribute those to people who need them. So I know Isabella probably needs some.
She's already healed from Squelch.
No, I know, but she doesn't have any because she used hers earlier.
1 health potion is being moved to Belle.
So make sure to write that down, Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
You have a health potion now.
Awesome.
So.
And check. Yep, there we go.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
That's what you find. You have
well,
I mean, you can put the pieces together in your head of what they were used for.
Yeah.
All of them had their uses.
Yeah. After that, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, let's continue on our way then, shall we?
All right. So Leo leads you out of this room towards the north side of the room. There was an exit. It was an open doorway exit that you could just leave through. And so you walked that direction. The walking order, please, of who's walking first other than Leo. Leo is like at the very front.
I think Bear and I, maybe.
Okay, Bear and I next. Okay, or Baron.
I'm gonna turn into another Nothic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take front then with my my supervision.
Okay. So are you,
Yeah,
Kithrak, will you let him go above in front of you, or okay? All right. So it'll go Leo, Blake, or the Nothic version of Zim, and then Kithrak and Bear, and then who's following them up? We'll say Nara's in the far back.
Put me behind them. Yeah.
Okay. So then Pox after Bear.
Yeah.
And where are Pete and Jerome and Isabella?
Walking behind.
Just vibing, absolutely vibes.
I'm asking where in the line you are, guys.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Back of the line. Back of the line.
Yeah, I'll be right before him.
Okay.
And we're singing, "We got the horses in the back."
Got the horses in the back. All right. So the other thing, I guess, if you guys wanted to pick this up in the lab, you could. Just an FYI, if you wanted to pick up one of those old musket-like guns, you could. They are.
Okay, I'll take one and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, yeah. They are unusable by you at this current time. But...
Okay. One musket gun. Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So you guys continue onward. As you leave this room, there is a stairwell that leads upwards, another spiraling staircase that leads upwards. It's much shorter than the last. And as you reach the top of it, Leo kind of puts his hand on what looks like just the black ceiling. Like there's nowhere to go as he reaches the top of the steps. And he puts his hand on the top of the ceiling. Bunny, will you quickly mute yourself real quick? Just heard your typing. Sure. You're good. So he puts his hand on the roof at the top of these steps. And as he does, he says, I need one of those keys.
I'm going to pass him one of the keys from Isabella.
Okay. So he takes the whatever key, I guess it would be the circle key, and puts it in the ceiling, like kind of slides it into the ceiling, and it clicks into place. And as he does, the ceiling kind of, and the stone kind of moves out of the way, like slides out of the way. And as it does, it pops the key back out for him that he kind of slides out of the stonework and hands back to Isabella. So he hands you back the key.
Jerome in the background. Holy poggers.
So yeah, it would fascinate you of all people. Like the contraption that moves this stone door, this stone ceiling trap door is kind of interesting to you.
Yeah, it's
and you do wonder how it works. But yeah, so the door kind of slides out of the way and he climbs up and he says, Leo says, I think this is we should see the rest of the party on the other side of this hallway as we come up here, as they hopefully made it through their battle as well. Here we go. And he kind of climbs up out of the door, and everyone else climbs out after him. You guys are out of the dark spiral staircase and into an open marble hallway with green accents across the ceiling and the walls, and the floor is made of pristine, polished marble. Everything in here is the exact opposite of what you just experienced. So it is pristine and well carved, and the marble is perfectly like polished and everything like that. Where you just came from was kind of like makeshift stone walls and that kind of thing. And you look around and you see hanging pictures of royalty on the walls, painted pictures of royalty on the walls, and a large suit of armor that is like in front of each one, like emerald green, beautiful, shining armor, elven armor in front of each painting.
Jerome goes to the closest one and starts fitting it into the pants of holding. Like I just start going to the closest one. It's like,
The
oh,
armor?
I gotta put this in here. Yeah. And I start taking one of them. Yeah.
Okay, so the armor is definitely not going to fit in your bag of holding because it has to fit in your pocket, remember? So it has to fit through the whole. So imagine you can only take things that will fit through the whole of your pocket. So, for example, you could take a sword, right? Because a sword.
I got a staff. I got a big ass staff in there.
But think about it, armor. Armor is wide and made of metal. You can't fold it up to fit inside the whole of a pocket.
Wait, can I do a perception check on the armor? So you said it's made of emerald?
It looks like it's emerald colored, yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I'm not gonna.
It's emerald colored.
Are the armored guys holding swords?
They are holding pikes. Which are
Okay,
kind of
I'm
like
taking
spears mixed
one.
together.
I'm taking one pike and putting it in the bag of holding.
Okay. As you bring the pike's hilt down to the bag of holding, or your pocket, you slide the hilt all the way into your pocket, but the blade won't fit through. Like the top blade of the pike won't fit through the pocket.
Darn it!
Hole.
Darn it! Goes Jerome, and he puts the pike back.
All right. But you notice that there aren't any particular alarms or anything going off as you're touching all this stuff.
Good thing.
Yeah. Nothing crazy happening.
I gotta be able to
Zim,
fit a
you look
boot
like
in
you were
there.
going to say something.
I was just wondering if my true sight lets me know if things are magical. I actually don't know.
True sight lets you see traps and illusions.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it lets you see if something is magical. It's not like detect magic.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. So I'm gonna say to Jerome.
Jerome, can you see if any of this stuff is magical?
I can check Arcana. Here we go. Okay, that's not a bad one. I've done worse.
All right. With a 17 Arcana, looking around at these objects and items around the room, the paintings and the armor all seem mundane. They don't seem magical in any particular way.
I don't really see any magic here.
Commander, would I know that the paintings, if they're valuable or not, like from my previous history of shady shit?
Yeah, very valuable. They look like originals that are painted of the royal family.
Would they be able to pull them out of the frame and roll them up?
Pull them out of the frame. They are painted on the. They were painted on a what's it called? What's
canvas?
The canvas? They're painted on a canvas, which is not foldable or bendable.
But you can cut the canvas from the frame and then roll it up, right?
You could. You have a feeling that you would need to be pretty pristine to be able to do something like that.
Jerome has sleight of hand, so I could give it a try on one painting really quick.
Okay. There are 16 of them along the hallways, 8 down each different way.
Just cut them out.
Jerome tries to cut the first one out.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Very.
Oh, that painting's gone.
Hey guys, I'm just practicing, and I just accidentally cut through the entire painting. And
I would just like to point out that I didn't say to do it. He just started doing it.
True.
Cut the other one out.
Yeah,
okay.
You are cutting the corner and peeling at the same time. You just rip halfway down, and you're like, oh shit. Okay.
Hold on. Let me try the next one. I'm gonna try the next one, and then let's see how the next one goes.
Okay. Okay, with a 22, this one you're able to cut around the edge and peel down, and you get a rough cutout of the painting. You miss some of the edge pieces, but
I'm gonna roll it up, and put that bad boy into my bag of holding. I got a random, and I want this one to be the most royal.
Roll me. I'm just gonna roll you a d20. We're gonna see. Let's see. Roll.
Zim, you got a little tense there. I noticed when Jerome started cutting away.
Okay.
Are you? Is there another way to get those paintings out of there?
He just ruined one of the paintings that could have been worth a lot of money, as well as partly owner to the royal family, which means that he kind of did, I don't know, something that probably isn't good.
You know what? Let's just move on then. We should just keep going. I got one.
I mean, only Wembo can hear it because I'm talking in his head. But
okay, never mind.
You do notice that
I just kind of look at Jerome in pity. I'm like, oh, you poor soul.
You do notice that the palace seems to be empty. You've never been in the palace before. A lot of you have never been in something quite this lavish before. So think beautiful, beautiful white marble, polished to the point where you can see your reflection, beautiful torchlight and chandeliers hanging from the ceiling that are lighting these gorgeous paintings that you have ruined one and cut out one other. sheening, shining emerald armor in front of each painting that looks like it's probably worth a fuckload of money if you were to take the armor itself, although it'd be very, very heavy.
Hey, yo, Bear, you want to try to put on some of this armor so we can take it home as a present?
No, I am not someone who likes to wear armor.
Damn.
It is too loud. Too loud.
Jerome, just an FYI, you're technically stealing from the palace, just so you know.
Well, listen, we're about to save the world. I don't think people will care.
I'm pretty sure they're going to care if we live.
All right, let's just move on. We got to move on, though. Let's go. Let's go.
So, as you guys are kind of gathered in this lobby way, I'll describe the rest of the hallway to you. So, there is, to your east, so to your right, there is a hallway that leads down to what looks like a ballroom area. To your left is a hallway that leads down to what looks like a kitchen area. And then straight in front of you is a hallway that leads out. And you can see at the end of that hallway, there is one of those big staircases that kind of goes up and then splits off into two directions, like a Beauty and the Beast type staircase at the end of that hallway. So there are, you know that you need to go up. Like, you've been told by Leo that up is where you're headed, to the top of the palace. So you can choose to go whatever directions you guys want here. But as you are waiting there, Leo went over to the other trap door for, like, the other group was supposed to be coming up that trap door. He opens it up from the side that you guys are on in case that they didn't find the keys. And lo and behold, as he opens the trap door, there is Tehran's face, kind of bloodied and ash covered, as he kind of comes out of the trap door and says, "I thought for sure that was a dead end. Come on, guys." And he helps lift the rest of the group out of the stairwell there. So you have Tehran, Kraymore, Jasper, who seems to have lost his cloak, and he is in his he's got his shining armor on. It looks like he's lost his helmet, and as you're looking at it, he's actually holding it in his hand. It's cracked down the middle, so his kind of beautiful helmet that he normally wears is cracked down the middle. And Kraymore looks a little dusty, but not, he doesn't look hurt or anything. Zachariah looks like he's got a big gash on his right arm that he's currently healing. And I think that was everybody that went that direction.
Yep, there are just 4 of them.
Yep. So they come out, and Bear goes, Bear goes, "I'm glad to see you're all alive." And they all kind of like nod, and Kraymore says, I'd be happy to never do that again. What did you guys see? We saw creatures and these little robot, sorry, he doesn't say robot, these little construct things that were the size of children running around and trying to stab us. And there are even these more advanced constructs that were, I grabbed one of these off of him, and he kind of pulls out some of the pieces of what looks like one of those guns. Like, he pulls out the pieces of one of those older muskets.
Hey, by the way, Jasper, I see there's a crack on your helmet. You could just fit. We got a couple of helmets here if you need a new one. And just show him all the emerald armor.
Yeah, without even saying anything, he kind of nods at you. This is the first time actually your group has seen Jasper without his helmet on, with his skeleton face kind of sticking out there. And Bear is like, "I'm so confused." His intelligence isn't quite there for like what's going on. He's like, is that a skeleton? Is that, he's not quite sure what's going on. But Jasper does walk over to one of the suits of armor, takes the helmet off, and slips it on his head.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bear, we probably should have mentioned this earlier, but Jasper's kind of like a skeleton undead thing, just so you know.
I reanimated him many years ago, says Kraymore. He's my best friend, so.
Well, I'm happy that you guys are all right. We should probably keep moving. There's probably worse things coming on than the autonomons.
Can I?
Autonomons.
I'm gonna inspect the helmet because
what's that?
Sorry.
Well, they're automatic, right? They were automatically moving, so I called them autonomons.
All right.
Autonomons.
I like that.
That's I like tin autonomons.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it's all right. Kraymore seems like he's like, yeah, I approve of that name. He says,
I think we should call them stick bits because there's a bunch of bits and pieces in them, and they stick together. I'd call them stick bits. What do you think of that?
I think that's probably the stupidest name I've ever heard.
What a terrible name. Jeez.
Anyways, we should keep going though.
Wait, while they're going, I'm gonna observe one of the helmets really quick to see how, like, if it's like a really good helmet, because I think I could at least put the helmet on. Or actually, I'm gonna take the chest plate. Would I be able to wear the chest plate?
You would not.
All right, then just the helmet though, right?
I mean, you could put on the helmet, but it would obscure your vision. You're not efficient in wearing armor, so you wouldn't be very good at wearing
then
it.
never mind. I'm just gonna move on.
Okay.
I wanna. Yeah.
So
do the armors have like rings on the gauntlets?
No.
Oh, gauntlets! I could take those.
You could take the gauntlets.
I could put the gauntlets. The gauntlets can fit in my bag of holding. 100%. I'm gonna take the gauntlets out of like. I'm gonna take like six gloves.
All right, you got them. You got 6 gauntlets.
6 gauntlets.
That's 3 pairs
of elven armor.
Yep, you got it.
Let's go! I finally got something.
All right, guys. So you are picking a direction. Do you want to go east? You want to go right towards the ballroom, left towards the kitchen, or forward towards the stairwell?
He said the stairwell is the way to go, right?
Yeah.
You were told that you needed to go up.
I'll say
Leo
we make
is
haste
diverting
and
to
go
you
up.
guys since you're the majority.
Yeah, I say we make haste and go top or up the stairs. So I'd probably start heading that way.
Okay,
Go
is
up
everyone
those
following?
stairs. Yeah.
All right, you guys head onward into that hallway. As you walk under the chandeliers, they shine on Jasper's new armor and the rest of your weapons. The chandeliers are bright and beautiful, and it's strangely surreal in here. It is lavish and rich, and as you look down at the rug that you're walking on, the beautiful emerald carpet that you're walking on, emerald colored carpet, it's lined with real gold on the edges of it. It is extra, okay? This place is full of wealth, but it's empty. As you're walking around, there's nobody around to see or talk to, and that is not what you expect. In a place like this, you would think that you would see servants walking around, butlers, different members of royalty, visiting peoples, but no, nothing.
Okay, Jerome's gonna do a quick perception, just really quick perception to see what he could put in the bag of holding.
Okay, anyone else doing anything else?
I would probably just look around with my eyes to see if I notice anything. My eye.
Yep.
Singular.
Yep.
And
Go
looking
ahead and
around,
go ahead and roll your perception checks.
Yeah. Hang
There's
on.
gotta be something I could that's worth a lot that I could just throw in my bag.
Take a peek, ski.
You get advantage, Zim.
Yep.
Roll with that. Okay. So nothing to see to put in the bag of holding, really.
Damn.
Kathrak kind of distracted. You and Bear are more focused on protecting everybody and, looking around for bad guys. You don't really see anything in particular. Wembo, Pox, you notice with a 19 that it is... So first of all, you're very aware how odd this is. You're very aware that it is too quiet.
There's no stick bits around.
Yeah, no stick bits around.
Keep an eye out for stick bits, everybody.
No automatons or whatever you call them. Autonomons. Nothing like that. But with a 19, you do notice that as you're walking up the big stairwell in the middle of the palace here, it splits off in 2 directions. And with that 19, you see kind of out of the corner of your eye, one of the doors shut on the 2nd floor as you're walking up the steps. Just like it just barely shuts. It doesn't even make a noise. You just see kind of that crack of the door, like close. You also see the same things.
Okay.
Did you, I look at Zim and I'm like, I think we should check that out.
I agree.
Everyone, let's go this way.
Tell them to be on my guard because
Yeah, do
something
you wanna
might be
do it?
there.
Can you?
Okay, I'll tell everyone.
Yeah,
And I'll
just-
go
just-
inside
just-
everyone's
yeah,
head
yeah.
and tell them that they'd be on their guard.
Jerome's
Just
just
for-
like,
just-
thank God
just-
this cannon knows how to
just-
walk. Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't want to.
All
What if I accidentally scream it? I don't.
And I'm gonna make my way towards the door.
Okay. So you guys, all of you, walk up the big stairwell in the middle of this marble palace, and reaching the second floor, it again goes off to your left and to your right, and you see doorways that line both hallways. And the one that you walk up to, Zim, that you think you saw shut, you notice that there is a magical trap beneath the door, like beneath the door. You have a feeling that if you open up the door, there's going to be some kind of magical effect.
This is magically trapped. Craymore, can you disable magic traps?
Yeah, he sure can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, there's one here.
He kneels down and he closes his eyes and disables the trap with Dispel Magic.
Pog.
And the trap is disabled.
Okay, be on your guard, everyone. We're gonna go in and probably go in hot.
All right, Kathrak and Bear in the front. You guys ready to go in?
I'm
Do
going
it.
into the door then.
Okay.
Let's freaking do it, dude.
You take your Nothic hand and wrap it around the door handle. The door handle of this door is a diamond. And as you rotate the door and kind of click it open, swinging it forward, you look inside. It's a dark room. And there is it's like a bed chamber. So there's like one large bed and a nightstand and a window that sees out above the kingdom. And in this room, you see 6 imps, invisible to everyone else, on the bed. And as you open the door, 6 Eldritch Blasts fire at you, Zim.
Oh,
since you're
God.
the first one.
Well, here's to hoping they all miss.
All right, first Eldritch Blast.
Can Jerome put up a shield really quick? Because I have shield.
You can only cast it on
do
yourself.
yourself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
They don't
these
get
are all
advantage,
exo.
though, because I can see them, which is cool.
Correct. So that one's going to miss with a 9. That one's going to hit with an 18.
Yep.
That one's going to miss with a 5. That one's going to miss with a 6. Come on. That one's going to hit with a 19. And last one, that one's going to miss with 4. Okay.
Okay,
So 2. Total of 5 and 9. So 14 points.
Oh, actually, it hurt.
5 and a 9. 14 points of,
Got it.
I think, necrotic damage. I forgot what Eldritch Blast
If
is.
it's Eldritch Blast, it's force.
Force damage. Okay, correct. Force damage. And the imps all look surprised as you are looking directly at them. And they begin kind of scrambling, and they kind of like scramble. Like a few of them dive under the covers of the bed. A couple of them jump straight out the window. But you've got like 3 imps left in the room now that you can see. And they're all like scrambling to try and hide from you. And they all look cowardly.
Oh, are they still invisible after they cast
are
the spell?
invisible. No, they're not. Sorry, no, they're not. After they cast the spells, they you guys everyone sees the imps appear, and they are these little purple-skinned, long-eared, goblin-looking creatures that have these large, kind of bulbous noses, and they're all kind of like a couple of them, like I said, dive under the covers. Isabella, you're very familiar with these creatures. And they're the same creatures you met with Nara earlier in the alleyway, I think a couple sessions ago. So,
And boys,
yeah. So what do you guys do with these? These imps are kind of hiding from you. I'm not going to make you roll initiative. These imps have 8 HP.
I'm rolling in and I'm killing some imps now.
Okay. So everyone who wants to take on an imp, you can all see them. They're really bad at hiding. 2 of them jumped out of the window and killed themselves already. So... yeah, you guys roll some attacks, and I'm just going to say that you guys kind of take care of these imps. You know that going to try and capture one is not going to work. So you kill them, and you are now inside this room. You're able to kind of look around in it if you want. It is full of ash, imp ash, and pieces of their skin, kind of, because they exploded.
Jerome, can you hand me one of those healing potions that we grabbed earlier? I can't get to mine.
I'll give him it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll your healing. And
I will.
you guys go ahead and roll investigation checks on this room, this kind of bed chamber. Nice. Good rolls so far.
I will roll here in a second.
Oh, wrong one. My bad. Ooh.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because I'm using my eyes?
Got
Yes.
a 17.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Okay, nice. All right, so with your combined rolls, you all do a pretty good job looking and scouring around this room. First thing you find is that you are in what looks like one of the kids' bed chambers. So either the prince or the princess, you're in their bed chamber. They are nowhere to be found in the bed chamber itself. As you guys look over at the nightstand, you try kind of pulling one of the drawers out. It's locked, and you're not sure where the key is, but it's made of wood. It's a nightstand made of wood, so you could just smash it with an axe or something or a sword and destroy it. You wouldn't even need the key.
Let's do it.
So as you kind of smash the nightstand and take the shelves out, you pull out a diary out of the top shelf, which belongs to the princess. So you find the princess's diary.
Oh, this is gonna get me laid for sure. And I put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. You also find a couple pearl necklaces inside this drawer
Princess
as well.
diary. So two pearl necklaces.
Two pearl necklaces.
Okay.
And an amulet.
One amulet. What kind of amulet?
It is like golden wings with a purple amethyst in the middle. And it is magical.
One gold amulet, purple wings. One gold amulet, amethyst.
Yep, with an amethyst in the middle. Which is like a
I'm gonna.
gem.
Hey, Craymore, do you know this thing looks magical? Do you know if it has any special properties? And I'm gonna show it to Craymore really quick.
Yeah, he takes actually one of the pearl necklaces that you're holding and then casts Identify on the amethyst. And as he does, he says, "Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice little magical item. That's what you might call an Amulet of Stealth. It'll allow you to sneak around a bit easier. And it looks like it's actually the mate to another amulet. So it looks like there's another Amulet of Stealth somewhere that is currently supposed to match." And he kind of points to the back of the amulet where it looks like two amulets kind of come together and piece together like a puzzle piece. So you have a feeling that mom and dad, king and queen, probably gave one to the daughter and one to the son.
Okay.
And the daughter is nowhere to be found, and she probably didn't grab this amulet whenever she left.
Okay, I'm gonna just put it in the bag of holding for now. Yeah.
Okay.
So, are
what
we
it
also
does,
looking
by the
around the
way,
rest of the room?
I can tell you what it does as well. So if you're wearing it, you attune to it. So it takes you about an hour to attune to it.
Okay.
And once you're attuned to it, it will give you a +3 to your stealth checks. All of your stealth check, like a permanent +3.
That'll be really nice for Nara, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll make her invisible. All right. Anyways.
So we can talk about that when Whip comes back next session.
Yeah. Can I also just do a investigation on the rest of the room? Because if we're in the princess's room, there's got to be some nice stuff.
I mean, the door handle was a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So with your investigations that you already rolled, you are you're good on the information that I have for you. You found the diary, you found the amulet, and that's pretty much it in this room. It looks like everything else.
Are you kidding me?
Can he grab the door handle too?
You could, Bear takes his sword and slams it down on the door handle and breaks it off the door.
Diamond. All right, got it. Cool. I like how we're just looting the palace. That's amazing.
Okay. So, with that, this is important, information for you. I would say that with the objects that you found, there's a lot that you can learn. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to ask Jerome to look through the diary and instead of
Jerome, can you piece through that diary real quick and see if there's anything useful in it?
Jerome opens up the diary. What does he see?
Okay. So you unwrap the little strap on the side of the diary. It's a nice little white leather book that you unstrap this black strap from the side of it, open it up, and it has a little
Drawings
girl's
of
handwriting.
titties.
No, a little girl's handwriting.
shit.
You have a feeling that the princess probably was, I mean, from your knowledge of the city, you would know that the princess was like a young lady. She was like 15, 16 years old. So the thing is, she's writing in her diary, and the writing is progressively more and more kind of concerning as you're reading it. It starts off, as just a young lady kind of talking about the issues that she's having, and it's so hard being rich and famous, and that kind of thing. And then as it goes through near the end of the chapters, you start seeing a date and then just like a few words like had a horrible day. Or there's one spot that like the pages from your really high investigation, a 20 is really high investigation. So looking through this, you can actually see that the edges of one of the pages are kind of curled with water damage. And you get the idea that, I mean, they're kind of splotches of water here and there. Okay? And then as you flip to the last entry, the page just says, "I miss Dad."
Oh, you guys see what this
the
says right here?
fuck?
And I show her that I miss Dad. Ooh, it's kind of
Looks like they were writing in the rain.
Yeah. We should
crying.
definitely keep moving like now. I think this is I think we don't have time to stick around here. We gotta go look more. We gotta go investigate more in the palace.
Yeah.
All right.
The rest of the party confirms.
I'm down to move. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys exit the princess's bedchamber. And as you look around, you see an identical door, equal distance down the hallway, which you presume to be the prince's bedchamber. If you'd like to go in there, you can.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, let's go.
Check out for magical traps and fucking imps again.
Okay.
I could set up the cannon and force ballista the door, so maybe you could take out an imp if it sees one, if like the door implodes,
Okay, as you walk over to the prince's door, it is magically trapped.
All right. Kraymore, you got this one too?
Yeah, he leans down and dispels it.
All right, I take my force ballista and I'm like, guys, we're going in hot again.
I'm gonna step back so I don't get hit with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
I think Bear and I might take the lead this time. Yeah.
I'm gonna force ballista the door open so it like a better entrance.
Wait, well, hold on. But what if there's someone behind the door that isn't an imp?
Then that's their problem. Let's go, baby.
Wait, if you just killed the prince or princess, then that's bad.
Yeah, they could be hiding in there, bro.
Can you
Maybe
just
we
have
should,
the ballista just walk in?
All right,
Can
then
we just turn the
Jerome's
knob?
gonna knock and
Turn the-
it's
turn the knob
magically
and let-
trapped. It's magically
Yeah,
trapped.
but they
Not
could be
now,
prisoners.
Kraymore- I thought
All right,
Kraymore
Just
said
let
Jerome-
just
Jerome-
let Jimmy go through.
Jerome knocks. Is anyone in there?
No answer.
All right, fine. You guys take care of it. I'm gonna hang back.
So the cannon is not going to be the one to open the door?
I guess not.
No, we're
Okay.
not gonna explode the door open.
So what's everyone doing then? The trap has been dispelled, so it's safe to open.
All you, Kathrak, have fun.
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
I think Kathrak's going to.
I'll do it.
But we can all just step back and just like kick the door open. Just everybody get to the sides of the door.
Now, I want to know what you guys think, though. Like, if I'm going to do this shit, like, am I going to be doing a slow creak and peek? Or am I going to be doing a,
Yo, I'll
big
set up,
boom,
I'll set up
bust,
the
bang,
force ballista.
bow?
I'll set up the force
Just,
ballista up next to the wall so it blows through the wall while you go through the door.
I mean, it's stone wall. I mean, it's strong. You don't know if it's strong enough to blow
It's
through.
marble. It's marble wall.
Okay, it's probably
Just
not gonna
open
go
the.
through.
Just open. Just.
All right, we're wasting
open
time.
it.
I would
Open it and
peek.
stand
I would
back.
peek.
Just
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Just go. All you.
I'll do the sneak and peek.
All right. Go.
Okay. So, you slowly twist the door handle and peek inside the room. And as you do, out of the darkness, a few Eldritch Blasts come towards you.
I told you we should have ballisted.
I'm bracing for impact.
Okay, they have advantage, but you have cover.
He has a door. He has a door.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
cover.
He has cover, which is good. It makes it much harder for them to hit you. Your AC right now is 20. So the first one is going to hit you. The second one, even with advantage, is going to miss. Third one, going to hit. Fourth one, going to miss. Fifth one, going to hit. Last one's going to miss. Bummer. Okay, so that's 3 hits. That's 3d10 damage. First one is 7. Second one is 10. Oh, Jesus. Last one is 10. 27 damage.
Jesus Christ. That door was made of paper, dude.
That was rough. As the imps now scramble across the room, diving under the purple covers of this room and hiding behind the bookshelves. You go in there, Kithrak, and you just you bring your fist into one of their chests, and it just explodes with guts and flame across the wall.
I'm pissed.
Another one jumps on your back, and you take it off your back and just slam it down on its neck and break its neck.
Woohoo! Angry.
So you guys watch as Kithrak just goes through and just takes out the 4 imps that are in here. The other 2 jumped out of the window and killed themselves.
Jerome from the sidelines says, impressive.
Oh.
I had to put that one in for you.
I love it. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
All right, so this room, same as before. You have a feeling that you know where to look in this room.
Yep.
So you look in the dresser for the amulet and all that kind of stuff. You break open the nightstand, noticing that in the top drawer there is a bunch of socks and no amulet. No amulet.
Oh. And can we search the rest of the room really quick?
Yeah, so looking through the rest of the room, under the covers of the prints, you find a dagger, the golden hilt.
Put that in the bag, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
1 dagger. Is it as strong as the hungering dagger?
No, it's just expensive.
normal-
You could sell it for
one
a good amount of money.
one royal dagger.
Yeah,
There we go.
you would call it a royal dagger, absolutely.
All right.
Can I look in the cupboard for a secret compartment or something, or if he hit it below? Or...
Bear smashed it with a sword.
Oh, okay,
just
never mind.
destroyed
Okay,
it.
so nothing's
there's
hidden
nothing
there.
hidden in there. Nope.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That being said, in this room, you are noticing that the prince was a bit younger than the princess. So the prince is probably 12 years old or so. And you could just tell by the way that he still has some of his action figures in his dresser when you smash it, and you can still tell you could tell by the size of his socks and the clothes that he's younger.
I have in my description, I have good knowledge of urban infrastructure. Could I just look at the walls and see if I could find something peculiar?
Sure. Looking around, I'm gonna just tell you as your DM, there's nothing
there's nothing
on the walls. You guys rolled really well in the previous room, and I'm kind of carrying that investigation over to this room.
Okay, cool. Then we can just move on.
Yeah,
guys, we got everything we saw here. We're gonna take that diamond too as well.
Okay. Yep. Take the diamond off the door. You got it. So from this,
God, there's nothing in their rooms. Are you kidding me? They're royalty, and that's all they had. That's so lame.
I mean, they're kids.
Yeah, but they should have more.
I mean, honestly, if we would have stayed time getting the paintings, that would have been a lot of money. But time is kind of the essence here.
All right, yeah. Let's move on.
We're not looting a palace. We're trying to save the palace.
Yeah. But make a little bit extra money too. We just paid Bear a shit ton of money, as well as the other guy, Tehran.
Jimmy, go ahead and heal 18 points as Zachariah kind of comes up to you, and he's like,
clutch.
He's like, this is my last one for the day, but here you go. And he kind of puts his hand on your back.
All right.
Back to 32.
Good to know.
Zachariah looks spent.
All right. Are you at full then, Jimmy?
No. I have 41 max, so I'm at 32.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a health potion too? Or actually, never mind. I gave it to Zim already.
Yeah, you already gave it to me.
I only have my personal health potion.
I'll be chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I should have another one because I had one I bought and then another one I bought. Nani the fuck? All right. Anyways, continue.
All right. So, looking around, you have a feeling that you have been being watched. You have been watched by these imps here and there, but not like in vision of you, like they've been hiding around corners or trying to kind of keep out of your vision, or just listening. You know, a lot of them have just been listening, and you could tell that they obviously didn't know that you had a Nothic, because if they did, they wouldn't have been trying to be invisible or make traps. You know, they know Nothics well. And so you get the idea that they've been listening and like staying one step ahead of you just to hear you and know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
But they've kind of cornered themselves in these rooms thinking that they would be safe and maybe even take some of you out, and they were thwarted. So you're not sure how many more imps are around, but you are wary that there might be more listening, prying eyes or ears.
Okay.
So if you would like to do anything with that information, you can.
Can we try to keep a lookout for them, especially with my Nothic vision?
If you want to roll me like specific perception checks for them in specific, you can.
Yeah. I will.
Yeah.
Can I threaten the air?
You can.
Can I make an intimidation check to any would-be listeners
You
to
can.
my threatening words? Do you want me to give it a go? I'll give it a go.
Tell me
and
what
then
you
roll,
say
or
and
you
then
want me to-
roll.
All right, imps, listen up. We're not playing around. We've got eyes that you just don't know about. Come out. Give it up. Give yourselves up. Or I swear to goodness, I will sick this Leonin on you like there's nothing but eyes and fur till kingdom come.
Go ahead and roll your intimidation check. Okay. So, here's what I'll say. As you say that, you hear some whispering behind one of the other doors of this hallway. And you all kind of hear it as you hear this voice say in common, I think we should go out there. He sounds pretty scary. And one of the other ones goes, "No, you idiot. We're not supposed to go. That was so obvious that he was just trying to get us to come out." And then they start like arguing, like, "You stop it! No, you stop!" They start like rolling around inside this room, and you can kind of hear something like fall over and crash. So you didn't necessarily intimidate them to come out, but you found out where some of them were. And then with your perception, Zim, you also, with your eyes, kind of looking around, you notice that there is a shadow a shadow above a door that's kind of like off and to your right around a corner, and it looks like so imagine you've got a hallway that's in a U-shaped. Okay, so it's a U-shaped hallway. It's at the end of one of those U's, like at the very edge of one of those U's, one of like the two edges of the U, the one on the right, you see like a shadow above the door frame.
Okay.
And it just barely kind of catches your eye.
Okay, I'm gonna let everyone know that. Can we kill these things without them like damaging us if we know where they are? So like I can Nothic gaze one, and like Nara could shoot one with an arrow. Like we could pop out and quickly, like
just stick my hand through the door, just shoot a couple Eldritch Blasts.
It would be hard.
Isabella and I.
It would be hard.
Eldritch
It would be
Blast.
hard. So like, you know, sticking your hand through a door and firing Eldritch Blast is a plan, but it also like. It's going to take a while.
Can we
it's going
avoid
to be
them?
loud. Yeah, you could just leave if you want.
Yeah,
You could just leave them in whatever room they're in.
If we can avoid them too, that also works.
I can also, yeah. So actually, you know, as you guys hear these voices, you know, Bear walks up to one of the doors that the door that you hear this voice kind of coming out of, and he kind of pounds on the door, just thump, thump, thump. And he says, Little pigs. Little pigs. Open up and let me in. And then he kind of takes his sword and Craymore goes, hold on, wait. And he kind of leans down and dispels the trap on the door. And then Bear kind of slices the door open. And the golden door handle falls off, or not golden, the diamond door handle falls off the door and rolls to Jerome's feet because of course it does. And he picks it up, so we don't have to worry about that. And Bear runs in. He takes, let's see. We roll these attacks real quick. Oh, that's a crit. Okay. They only hit him
Bear
twice,
does.
but one of them's a crit. Okay. 9, 8, and 13. So total of 8 plus 13 is 21. All right. So Bear goes in and slaughters the imps in this room. And this is an armory room, so you guys can look around in here. This is a place that the king and the queen have kept some of the royal weapons. So looking around in here, you guys find some interesting things. First of all, you find a beautiful pike. Again, a pike is a reach melee weapon, so it has a reach of 10 feet. So you can, if you're proficient with it, you can use it as a weapon and you can swing with an extra length to it. So instead of 5 feet in front of you, you get to swing 10 feet in front of you. It's like a big long pole with a axe at the end, basically. Okay, so that's the pike. You find that, and it is magical in some way as well. And the rest of the room is just full of like golden daggers, golden short swords. In total, you can grab all of them if you want and put them in the bag of holding that you have. It's going to take you maybe 20 minutes to grab all of them if you want. Otherwise, I mean, it's not going to add much to your wealth. It's going to probably add, it's probably going to add like 400 gold to your wealth. Sure? But your guys are already so stinking rich. I mean, do you need 400 more gold? Sure, you could.
Are the weapons more for show?
They are. They're not very worthy of battle.
I mean, if it's not going to take us long to grab it, I think we should. And we should hold on to the pike like Kathrak can put it on his back or something like that.
Like I said, 20 minutes to grab all of them.
Oh, okay. Let's just grab the pike then and go.
Yeah,
I agree. Can we each grab one thing to throw in the bag of holding real quick?
Sure.
Can we all just grab everybody just grab
I'll
something?
grab the pike.
If that's I'll grab.
So then what are we putting in the bag? Let's just say it to me.
So like 6 daggers.
The pike can't fit in the bag.
No, the pike has to go on Kathrak's back.
Okay.
All right,
Just, like,
6
put it on my back
more.
for-
So
you
I have a
can.
total of 7
soon.
royal daggers. 7 royal gold daggers.
Yep.
And then let's go.
All right. So you guys go ahead and make your way out of the armory room, and you find your way to that door that's at the end of the hallway that Zim saw the shadow.
Can we kill that thing?
So you're unsure what that thing is. With your Nothic eye, you notice that there is no trap on this door.
Okay.
And the door looks a bit different. It doesn't have a diamond door handle.
Yeah.
It is a sliding door. So you kind of put your fingers in like a little handle and slide it open. And it looks like it's much more easily accessible. There's no lock on it or anything like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Kathrak know that, and then I'm gonna say,
Be careful, there's something inside. I don't know what it is, but we should go and expect in heat.
Leo says, "Yeah, this is the way to the top."
Seriously, everybody, keep your eyes peeled for stick bits.
What an ominons.
Stick bits.
All right. So who's opening the door?
Should I just force ballista at this time? Like...
I think Kathrak should open the door.
All right.
What about wait? Can we make Bear do it or not?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Bear,
I'll open the door.
You can
I'll
ask
open
him.
the door. I'll
Bear,
open the door.
can you open the door?
Okay.
I'm not gonna put.
And worst comes to worst, he can act as a barricade.
God damn it!
Hey, Bear, can you open the door?
I'll open it. I'll open it.
I can if you need me to.
Be right back.
I got it, Bear.
And I let him know.
Tricky.
Be on your guard.
Okay.
Because you saw what happened last time.
You should beware.
Zim.
I'm gonna open the door.
Bear, beware. Okay, no.
Zim.
Yeah. I'm gonna prepare to dodge though if I can do that. Like use my action to like dodge things if something hits at me.
Okay. So you slide your Nothic fingers into the slot where you would normally pull the door open, and you slide the door to the left. And as you do, you find a small ladder that leads up to another floor. So it looks like this is sorry, ladder isn't the right word. A lift. Sorry, it's a lift. So it's like a pulley system lift that leads up to the next floor. And it looks like it can fit a couple of you in it at a time.
Okay.
I say we take the front line first, so me, Bear, Kathrak, and then the rest follow up.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So you
That's
guys get in the lift and pull the lever to rise yourself up. You've seen lifts before, but this is one of the nicest ones you've ever seen. It rises up to the next floor, and you slide the door open, and you are in a similar looking hallway, except for this time it is a bit more regal. It's looks like you are now kind of on like the real royalty floor. This is kind of like where the king and the queen would have their bedchamber. And as you look around, you don't particularly see any invisible creatures or anything like that, but you do see the door to the king and the queen's room slightly like shut as you're coming up.
Okay. We're probably gonna wait for everyone else to get down here.
Yep.
Or up here, sorry.
You guys are heading towards the king and queen's chamber. This hallway is lined with gold. The edges of each wall are painted in solid gold. The paint itself has gold flakes in it. The chandeliers that hang from the ceiling are made of gold and diamond.
Wow.
It is a beautiful hallway, but it gives you this eerie feeling. As normally it would be filled with servants, and you even see some of their carts in the hallway just laying on their sides or pushed into a corner. Dirty plates on the edges of them. And the king and the queen's bedchamber is a double door, large wooden doorway in the middle of this hallway. As you curve around the U, it's at the apex of the U, right in the middle. It is not magically trapped.
Okay. Well, let's go. One of the things I'm gonna say to people is
maybe we should send someone back to Captain Zimlock. It looks like this place is completely empty. They might need to send reinforcements in here, truth be told.
Who do we send back?
Captain Zimlock can send his army back.
But like, who do we send to Captain Zimlock?
A kid?
Oh, no, we need the kid to lead, unfortunately. What about Zachariah?
Zachariah, you said you're out of spells, right?
Yeah, I'm not super useful for it right now, and it looks like you've got the imp thing taken care of.
Perfect.
Are we sure we want to send him back by himself though? Because what if he gets caught by like a
I mean,
or something?
Maybe, but we already cleared the way here, so it's a risk I think we need to take. Like getting reinforcements in here is important.
Hold on, I got this. Never mind, I don't got it.
Yeah, just send Zachariah.
Wait,
back.
I have an invisibility potion.
Just, I don't think.
Just
I
send him
mean,
back?
yeah.
I mean, that would be good. That
just
would
in case.
guarantee him get out.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want me to use it, I don't have to. We could just give him the.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd rather
just
give him.
it to him and then,
Give him the potion or give him the amulet of stealth.
I think we give him the potion.
All right, Zachariah. Wait, actually, Kraymore, do you have an invisibility spell you can use on Zachariah?
We might need Kraymor's magic though.
I mean, I can, yeah, I can.
The potion costs so much.
Then just let Zachariah
All right, yeah,
go.
just let him go.
You're planning for Zachariah to get caught. We don't know if they're gonna get caught. You know?
He might get caught, but
might.
I like how commanders.
I mean, I think it's a good idea to give him the potion. We just made a bunch of money stealing from the royal kingdom.
Yeah, Zachariah.
Fine, I
only
give Zachariah
uses it if
the
they need to.
invisibility potion. Fine, he can have it. You're welcome that I bought it.
Only use it if you need to, Zachariah. Please, it means a lot to
I would
Jerome.
just use it to get back.
So Zachariah kind of thanks you for the invisibility potion. My camera's frozen, but that's all right. He says, "All right, well, down the hatch," and he drinks it.
All right,
and disappears
Peace
into
out.
the mist.
Peace out, Zachariah. Go get Captain Zimlock and tell him to bring the boys here.
Fill him. I'm hoping to let him know that fill him in on this fact that this place has like been taken over.
Empty.
We should assume that he knows everything
Yeah.
that we know.
Update.
All right.
What if imagine he just tugs on Captain Zimlock's shoulder like invisible? Hey, Captain.
Hey, welcome, Malachi. Welcome to the show. We are just about to head into the royal chamber of a palace as the group is hunting down an evil demon. So, here we go. Zim, I assume you're opening the door?
Yep.
You said you were?
Yep.
All right. So you take the double doors and you grab the handles. They are golden, like, kind of pull down handles. So you grab them and you pull them down and push the doors in. The double doors open wide to a large, pristine, white and emerald bed chamber. The room itself is, interestingly enough, empty. There are no imps that you can see as you look in here, but the bed is big enough to have all of you guys on it at the same time. There are two large nightstands on either side of the room, and behind the bed, Zim, you see a magical doorway. It's behind the bed. You would need to move the bed out of the way, this very large bed out of the way to get to it. But with your Nothic eye, you're kind of cheating right now. So there is a magical doorway that you would not normally have seen. Nobody else in the party sees it except for you.
Oh, there's a magical doorway behind this this bed that I can see with my Nordic eye.
Kramer goes, show off. All right. So what do you guys do first?
I say we loot the room first. Look for anything valuable, and then move on ahead.
What are you guys doing? Help me out.
I'm gonna start searching. I'm searching the room. I'm searching the room for valuable things.
We're searching.
Yeah,
We're
talk to
searching.
me. Tell me the things you want to do. Yeah,
Investigation.
you can roll perception or investigation. Let's do investigation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn it. All right, that's perfect. Wait, that's intimidation there. There's investigation. Perfect.
Hey, 69.
All right. With these rolls, they're kind of all over the place. Let's see here. What did you get, Bunny, with your investigation? I'll roll one for Nara, too. $17's good. I can't hear you if you talked, Bunny. You were muted if you said anything.
I have a 12.
12. Okay, not bad. Not bad. All right. Before I describe this, and I'll cut this out in post, behind you, is my stream lagging or are you lagging? Is my voice lagging, or are the voices on the stream lagging, or is it you? I want to double check and make sure that I'm not. How's everybody doing in terms of how does the stream
I'm not
look?
seeing any lag on your side.
Is my voice, can you guys tell me if my voice is synced up to the video or if it's kind of off?
I don't think it's on.
Yeah,
I think it's very, very
it's
slightly off, but not
slightly
enough
off.
to
Not noticeable. Yeah.
be a big deal.
Okay. All right.
You're good.
Okay, it's behind you's fucking internet. Got it. A little off. Music is kind of quiet. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, the music is supposed to be a little quiet, but I'll turn it up just a little bit for you. All right. You guys look through the bed chamber. The nightstands on either side of the bed are both locked. They have 3 drawers each, and all 3 drawers are locked. They are made of marble instead of stone, so you're unable to break them with just a sword, for example. And they are heavy, and you would need to move them out of the way to get to the magical door in the back. Zim, as you...
I was going to ask, are the keys that we grabbed earlier the keys for those?
The square ones? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
They are not. So, looking through there, you don't see anything in particular, like in terms of your items that you have on you, that would help you get into this particular spot. But what you do notice is, Zim, I want to tell you that as you start thinking about it, the creatures would have had to move this bed and the dressers to get to that magical door as well.
Okay.
So whatever creature came through here was large. And it makes sense why you saw the shadow above the door instead of under the door.
Yeah. I will fill everyone in on that. Let them know. I'm going to ask...
Does anyone have any lock picks that they can use on this?
Leo pulls out a couple lockpicks. And then Bunny would, Jerome would.
I can use them, I just don't have any.
Yeah.
So.
Of the rest of the group, I think that would be probably it that would have them.
Okay. Well, I mean, people can start lockpicking.
Kraymore actually, he says, I can use the knock spell if we need to. Knock automatically opens the locks like this, but if you don't want me to use up my spells now, we can wait.
I'll say we try with a little bit of finesse first, and if we can't, then we can use the spell.
All right, sure. So you guys go and take the lock picks, and we'll say Leo tries one, and Zim, you can try the other if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
There's a lockpick skill.
There's a lock picking, yeah.
Yeah,
Leo rolled a 1 anyway.
Unlucky.
So he breaks his lockpick. Skyrim style.
Hang on. I have to...
You're good.
1 second.
Got a 10.
There you go.
Okay. With a 15, you go to kind of finesse this lock, and your lockpick just barely kind of tweaks the lock open just a little bit and then snaps.
Oh, God bless. Okay. Unlucky.
If you want, I can try the knock spell. Should open this up right away.
Yeah, I think we should use the knock spell. We might find something useful in here.
All right, sure. Well, here we go. And he casts the knock spell on both dressers. Each of them, as he casts it, the drawers slide out. And as they do, you find 47 platinum worth of gems. So
write this down,
gems. Precious gems.
Worth of precious gems. Got it.
So rubies, sapphires, diamonds in one of the drawers. Okay, underneath those gems, in both dressers, you find keys. Those gems were covering golden keys with beautiful insignias of the royal family, which is a dove.
Royal golden dove keys.
Mm-hmm. And that's the top drawer. Second drawer, you find underwear, lingerie.
Let's go.
Nothing in particular in the second drawers.
I'm copping the underwear. Jerome just goes, guys, it's gonna be worth a lot. I just take one pair and I put it in. One pair of royal. Is it what kind of underwear is it?
It's male underwear and female. All
right, I'll take one pair of both.
Fucking weirdo.
Actually, I'm only taking the pair of the female underwear because people will pay for that.
Jeez. What a weirdo.
Listen, I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman.
We know.
Jerome is a businessman.
We just snatching
So
undergarments.
that's what you're
You got
calling it.
You got it, X Calamity. You got it. We're just snatching undergarments. And then in the third drawer, in the very bottom, you find that each royal person, the king and the queen, each had a small wand that's in the bottom of each.
Hey, Kramer, can you take a look at
in
these
like
wands?
they're like in felt boxes. So you kind of open up the box and it's like a felt box that's got the wand inside.
Yo, Kramer, can you tell us anything that you could learn about these wands? Hand them to Kramer.
And Kramer kind of looks him over. He grabs the pearl necklace from before and casts Identify on them. One of them is a wand of magic missile, which is a very common wand that you find in most kind of wizard shops and things like that. It's also a common defensive tool. It's just kind of a very consistent wand. It's like having a gun in your bedroom, okay? So like the wand of magic missile is it's expensive and you wouldn't like not everyone would have it, but it would be very consistent at warding off most people.
Yeah, cool. And the other one?
And then the other wand is a wand of disguise.
Spicy.
And you can use it to cast the disguise self spell.
And that's all we find.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. With that, I'm gonna talk to Bear and Cathrax and be like,
I need your help moving these things out of the way. We have a big thing coming ahead of us that was able to move these by itself.
and we're gonna move the dresser and bed to get to the magic door.
All right, go ahead and roll me strength checks. So that'll be athletics checks. Sorry, athletics checks.
If they can't do it, then we could all also help. So
yeah, Bear will help you as well. He rolled an 18, so that's actually it's 18 plus 5, so it's going to be 23. So that's pretty good.
Bear's
so as long as you guys don't totally fail.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. It's the same thing, but I have to use my Nothic strength.
Yeah.
Which is stronger than.
Right.
My dex would have actually been one higher too, by the way, for the lockpick. It would have actually been 16, but I forgot about that.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
All right. So you find yourself pulling the bed out from the wall, and you kind of notice that it's very, very heavy. The three of you pulling it together, it's extremely hard to move as you're kind of like profusely sweating, almost pulling your backs, trying to like move this thing out. And remember, I mean, it could house all 6 of you together laying on it. It's a huge bed. It also has a big frame around it that has like drapes as well. So it's just heavy. So first thing you do is you kind of move the dressers off to the side. So that's pretty easy to do. You kind of, they're made of marble, but they kind of scrape across the marble floor pretty easily. And looking around, you notice that they've been scraped plenty of times across the floor. You see scrape marks along the floor where somebody has done this exact same thing before. And you kind of follow those grooves. It makes it much easier to move them out of the way. You do the same with the bed, where you follow the grooves where the bed is stuck to the ground and scrape it across. And the magical doorway is in front of you. To everyone, it looks like just a wall, but to Zim, you can see that it's got an outline, like an edge around it, a square edge. And you notice that it has a handle on it, but the handle is not like to anyone normal, they wouldn't be able to see it sticking out of the wall.
Okay. Can I open the door? Does it have any keyholes or anything I need?
It doesn't have any keyholes that you need,
okay,
no.
I'm going to try to grab the handle and open it.
Okay, so you go to grab the handle. You guys watch as Zim, in his Nothic, kind of creepy, long-armed and fingered form, he grabs something invisible on the wall and pulls on it. And as he does, you guys watch the wall kind of fade in this kind of ripple effect of magic, and this illusion disappears for the rest of you as you see now a glass stairwell that leads out above the town, outside of the palace. It leads out like a window. Like you have to walk out on a glass stairwell out into nowhere. There's no, you would fall to your death from the top of the palace if you fell off this staircase. So it leads out of the palace, but you're like 6 stories up.
Oh, that's freaky, isn't it?
Yeah, and
I
it
don't like
spirals
heights.
back and goes up towards one of the towers of the palace. So it's a glass stairwell that spirals out and back towards the tower at the top.
That's so
okay. Weird. I'm gonna start walking.
Okay, you guys watch Zim step out onto nothing, and then up onto another step.
We should
And-
probably follow, or we're. Zim, is it okay for us to just follow you, or is it dangerous up? How are you walking on air?
There's glass.
Oh,
Now, as you guys are looking, so with his Nothic eyes, it's pretty easy to tell, but with you guys, it's kind of hard to tell that the stairs were glass. But now that you're looking at it, you can see that they are made of glass, and you just have to look at them from the right direction to kind of see that they're there.
I've got some like mud on me. Probably, I'm just gonna start taking mud and just like sprinkling it so you could see.
You don't have any mud on you.
Come on, I gotta have like some dirt on me.
Nope.
I'm
Why would
Jerome
you
the
carry
gnome.
around
I got a ton of shit on me. Hold on. All right, you know what? Fine. Here's what we'll do.
You have a vial of blood.
Oh.
Oh, don't waste that blood. That's
Okay,
magic werewolf blood.
Hold on. I got some.
Just
I got
take
some
your time
copper.
and walk, Jerome.
I got some copper. Just okay, fine. Let's just walk then. Just fine. Just
Go
don't fall then.
slow.
Don't fall then,
Watch.
okay? I don't have perfect vision like you, Mr. Nothic.
You freak out way too much, Jerome.
Hey, I'm just a careful man.
Not with women, you're not for some reason.
All right, let's just go.
So you guys head up the glass stairwell that spirals outside the palace, almost like a water slide. You know how water slides kind of stick out from water parks, like outside the indoor water parks? They stick out the side. That's kind of imagine that's what the glass stairwell is doing. It's sticking out from the side of this room. Walter 45555, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. The rest of you head up this stairwell. You don't trickle anything on the stairs, right? We decided you're not doing that. You're just kind of heading them up the stairs.
I guess so.
Okay, sounds good. You spiral your way up. And Zim, you're the first to reach. Leo's right behind you. He says, I've never been this far. I don't know what happens next.
Well, Leo, I'll take the lead then.
He
And
kinda
I'll
nods.
I'll start moving my way up.
Okay. You head up the glass stairwell and you finally reach the window that leads into one of the towers here. And this stairwell only leads to one of the towers. And as you look up, there's nowhere further to go up. There's nowhere further to go. Walter, thank you for the gift sub to Improv Blake. Thank you so much. Seriously, it means the world to me.
Thank you.
So, this window has another golden door handle on it. It's kind of a door that swings outward towards you. So you kind of got to step back down the steps a little bit, open it up. And looking inward, it looks like a normal kind of another room. Another room of the palace is what it kind of looks like in there. It looks like another bed chamber. But as you open the windowed door, it's actually very different inside. So looking through the window, you all see a normal palace room. But when you swing the window open, inside, it is a marble chamber with a kind of sharp left turn that leads into a dark hallway. And you have a feeling that there's not much room for you to go from this spot. But this tower is large enough to probably house 5 rooms in like a circular formation, like 5 20 by 20 foot rooms. So it's a large tower. And as you're up here, you also notice that the ceiling of this room, as you look up, is made of chrome metal. So totally made of chrome.
I need to jump out for 1 sec.
There are no distinguishing objects in this marble room that you can notice. It is very empty in here, but it seemed totally different from the outside. So you, with your Nothic eye, you were able to see through the illusion, so you could kind of see the normal inside. The rest of you thought this was kind of just going to be like another normal room, but it ended up being kind of, it's like an empty marble room. And it's very jarring, especially for those of you that aren't super familiar with illusion magic. It's just weird. You're coming into a lot of weird situations that are just like, man, this person's really hiding something.
I had too many mushrooms today. Oh my god.
It's almost offensive that they're hiding so much from you. I mean, it's like, wow. So, as you all pile into this room, there's enough room for everyone to stand, but it's not super comfortable. And the hallway that leads out in front of you opens up into kind of a large chamber. And you got to imagine it's kind of like the Sistine Chapel. So it is a circular room kind of in front of you that leads off into different directions. And the top of the ceiling is this chrome metal color, and it leads up to a lightning rod at the very top of the tower.
Interesting.
And looking around, it's very dark in this area. You're able to see, but most people are having, kind of struggling to see, especially Bear and the other humans in the party.
Yeah.
And as you come in, you hear a voice. As you walk into this kind of squarish chamber that kind of comes up into a cylindrical point, you hear a voice say, "You heroes are so predictable."
I don't think your voice changer is working if there's a voice changer.
There's not.
Okay.
No voice changer. "You heroes are so predictable. Always believing you have the upper hand. Always underestimating your foes. And in our eternal game of cat and mouse, you've always had the luxury of being the cats. I'm sick and tired of it. And you found yourself walking right into my chamber," and you immediately hear Leo say, "Will you shut up? You monster!" And you hear kind of this deep laughter from around the chamber. And the ground shakes beneath your feet. And the lights of the room become ablaze, these neon-colored lights. As the whole chrome/marble aesthetic of the room lights up, you see a creature walk out from the darkness. For you, Zim, you notice he was kind of around a corner, so he kind of walks around a corner. He's a large creature.
Okay.
He's red-skinned with tiny horns coming out of the top of his forehead. He's carrying a scimitar that's as large as Kathrak. And his footsteps shake the ground. This creature is terrifying. As you look at it, you've never seen a creature quite this demonic. Its bulging muscles carrying this scimitar drag it across the ground. It's like a mix of Bear, if Bear was like 3 times his size, and had demon features like a horn, like horns and that red skin. And it's got this kind of terrible underbite with these tusks that stick up from the bottom jaw. And as it comes out from this doorway, it menacingly stares on at all of you. And you hear it say,
"If you want to get to Master Raziel, you'll have to go through me."
And the rest of you are able to see this creature now. I'm going to show you a picture of him on the Zoom here.
Oh, snap.
That's a big bitch.
So, he is a demon creature here. Let me
Hey,
show
that's
everyone
upside down.
on the...
Yeah, flip it around. 360. There you go.
Oh, that's way more menacing.
Let me show everybody on the stream. So this creature is gigantic, and it takes up most of the hallway that it comes out of. To every one of your directions, there are like little hallways that lead to rooms, and you get the idea that there are a few different rooms in this area, at least 4 that you can go to. And you're not sure where you need to go to find Raziel, but he's hiding in one of these rooms. You heard his voice echo throughout the chamber. This new creature kind of grunts and breathes in your direction.
All right, really quick before anything happens, I'm gonna whisper to Kthrak. Kthrak, I have the craziest idea. You need to hear me right now, okay? I'm going to run up to this guy. I have the ring of diminishing. I'm going to. I might die doing this, but I'm going to put this ring on his finger. He is going to shrink in size, and that is your opportunity to crush him in one blow. Kthrak, can you do this? Or do you think
I
this
think
is
you're
something
gonna
you
get
and Bear?
yourself killed, dude.
I think
this is something-
the hardest part is the ring part. I mean, yeah, just if you could pull off the ring thing, I'm sure we can figure out the.
This is a really good time okay, while you guys are fighting, you guys will have to distract him. I will put on this ring, I will put on this amulet, and I will potentially be able to stealth put the ring on him so we could shrink him to make it easier to defeat him. I think this is a really good idea.
Hey, Pete, out of character, not to follow your plan. I know you're not used to the holes being smaller than what you're trying to stick through them, but this might be one of those cases where the finger might be bigger than the hole for you.
You only need to put it.
That was so rude. And for what?
Zim, you only need to put it. You only need to attach the ring to the character for it to work.
That's true. That's true.
It doesn't necessarily.
Let's do it.
So we're all just going to ignore the sick burn? Are we just all going to ignore it as well? Okay.
I'm happy with the burn. I'm happy with the burn.
It was just mean. You know what? Fuck you. We get it. You have a girlfriend. Wow, you're so cool. Fuck you.
I literally don't give a shit because you probably couldn't think of an idea as creative as that one. Okay, anyway.
True.
I'm going to talk to Kramer, be like, Kramer, is there any way... Wait, is Commander's not even here?
I think he's setting up the map.
Oh, never mind. I just thought you were gone because I didn't see your webcam. I'm gonna talk to Kramer. Kramer, is there any way this ring of diminishing we can make it so that a larger finger would fit through it? Can you make it expandable, or can you make it like more rubber property?
Roll me a stealth check if you're trying not to get the creature to hear you when you whisper this.
Yeah.
This is a long conversation to be having in front of this creature.
I've got the amulet.
I'm just gonna say that it's like approaching you, like step by step.
You have to attune for the.
Oh shit! I didn't put it on earlier, but I still have good stealth, so it's fine.
All right. With a 16, I'll roll this character's perception check. He does not seem to hear you, as he's more focused on the Nothic and the other creatures in front of him.
As he's walking towards me, can I attack him with my Nothic gaze?
So yeah, when you do that, that's going to start us in initiative.
Okay.
So we have a few things that we want to do first. So talk, Jerome.
Yeah.
He's not actually taking the step towards you yet. So Jerome, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking to Kramer, right?
Yeah, I'm asking if there's some way we can make the ring bigger so that it would fit on him, or if there's a way to attach it to him.
Kramer says, I don't think it's gonna work in this case. He just kind of whispers that and like pats you on the back.
Damn it. Hey Kramer, do you think this werewolf blood and other bloods we have would be able to damage this creature?
I don't know if we have the time to figure that out. And he just goes, maybe. And then the creature takes a step forward. Go ahead and cast your Nothic gaze. That's going to be
It needs a DC 12 con save, which it probably makes, but...
Yep. Does it do anything if you make the save?
No.
Okay.
But I am attacking it, so...
All right. So instead of rolling initiative now, we'll do it at the start of next session. Okay. But this creature looks like it is the classic bodyguard. Okay. This is like the test to get to the actual test type thing. And you guys are in a magical tower at the top of a palace. in the laboratory of an evil demon, and things are about to get fucking insane next week. So, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll check it out next week. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's session. There was a lot of combat at the start, and then we got quite a bit of exploring done of the palace, and we are now in the tower lab of the big bad. So we'll have to see
I
what
cannot
happens.
wait to fight this dude. Holy moly, I'm gonna go all out, dude. Just this once.
I'm
This
so
was
pissed.
so fun.
I was so hyped. I thought I was gonna cheese a win on the bodyguard. Like,
Yeah,
I got
right.
so hyped for a
Opponent
second.
that I can go
I got
all
out.
so hyped.